Please, let the fans know you're here.
Please, man. I got enough fucking problems, man. Enough, man. Enough fucking problems.
Just if I can get you to just say,
Please, man.
hey, what's up, I'm Beetlejuice, and I'm down here at Howard Stern today.
I got enough fucking problems, man. Please. Enough fucking problems, man.
Just say hi to the camera, man. That's all I need you to do, real quick.
Come on, man. Just leave me alone, man. It's enough fucking problems, man.
I just want you to introduce yourself.
Leave me fucking alone, man.
Let the fans know that you're here.
I don't give a fuck about nobody's fans. Just leave me the fuck alone, man.
Pete, I'll leave you alone in 2 seconds. Just say
leave
hi to
me alone, dude.
Just say hi to the camera.
Just leave me alone, dude. Leave me the fuck alone. Leave me the fuck alone, man.
He's still messing with his camera?
I just want Richard to do an intro.
Come on.
I mean, how many times has he got to tell you?
Oh, man.
I just want him to do an intro.
Not fucking problem,
man.
Not fucking problem, man.
I just want him to say, hey, what's up, it's Beetlejuice, and have the Howard Stern
Who
show.
cares? Who gives a shit? Leave me the fuck alone.
Fans do, man.
Tell him to leave you alone, too.
Give me a fuck.
He's crying.
Please, man. Please.
All right,
Please.
I'm done.
He's going to deal with world peace and fucking
Please.
bombing.
Give me fucking peace over here, man. Damn.
And while you're at it, get the camera out of my face, too. I'm tired of it.
Richard,
We're just trying to hang, man. Right? Ain't that right? Get it out of here. Get it out of here.
Beetlejuice is here. He wants to say hi. Beetle has. The guys told me out in the green room that, quite frankly, Beetle's in one of those bad moods. He's in really.
I saw him. I saw him with Mike the driver, and man, he gave me shit, Beetlejuice.
Yeah,
Really?
he's in a really bad mood. Yeah, what
I
was
said-
that, Gary?
Smells bad.
All right. Hey, Beat. How's it doing, pal? Hey, how you doing, man? All right.
I said, Beat, hey man, come on, let's go inside. Yeah, go in. Whatever, yeah, you go in.
Yeah. Hey, Beat.
let me-
Beat, long time no see, pal.
Not much. Not much.
Not much. I haven't seen you in a while. What have
I'm doing good.
you been up to?
Nothing.
What have you been doing? You working?
I'm just working, you know.
Right. You're working hard.
You gave me shit coming in. I just want to say, fuck you, fag.
You know what I say, right?
Faggot.
Like, oh, I'm mad at Jews, but still fuck the Jews.
Fuck the Jews.
All right, here we go. All right.
I can see what's going on
No
there.
distance, huh?
All right. Let's have a real conversation.
I wanted to get a dialogue going with him about me, and he went right to the Jews.
Yeah, guys, leave Beat alone for a second.
Yeah.
Artie, what were you saying to Beetlejuice?
I was just gonna,
We say again?
say, you gave me shit coming in here,
Oh,
but you
I
know what?
gave you shit
You're a
worse?
faggot.
Word faggot or
You're-
word asshole?
You're a faggot for fucking giving me shit.
Oh, I
Fuck
didn't give you
you.
shit. What the hell do you got? What
Fuck
do
you,
got?
motherfucker. You're a little asshole.
Oh, I'm a nice asshole. What is your jackass?
Yeah, I'm a jackass.
Oh, that's good enough.
Okay,
Call him
you
a
win.
greasy
All
Italian.
right. Thank
Kind cocksucker.
Why are you in a bad mood?
Why are you in a bad mood? Everyone said you were.
Hey, that's the way I am, baby.
Really?
What happened, Beat? Anything happened recently to set you off in a bad mood?
Oh, a little bit.
What happened? Tell me.
Jews.
Just a little bit, they will.
The Jews.
Just a
Hey,
little.
guys, tell the guys to stop talking in Beetlejuice's headphones for real, please.
Yeah, he's clearly
it's-
distracted.
He's so distracted, and also we can hear it right through the microphone. Okay? All right. I'm quieting the voices in here.
Yelling. And
Yeah, you're yelling at Beetlejuice in the headphones, and you got to stop. I'm asking for real. Stop.
I don't think Beetle has ever.
Well, that's a wrap.
Well, that's it.
I don't think Beetle has ever seen someone talk to the voices in his head before.
Yeah, and I got too many things on my mind. That's what makes me
Crazy, yeah.
We get
It
it.
makes
yeah.
me nuts, man.
Right, I agree.
Some of the guys were speculating that before you came in here, that you might have
Like
smoked.
they amputated me, you know?
Yeah.
I don't like that.
They amputated you?
A little bit.
Everyone needs
Just a
that.
little.
Some of the guys were speculating that perhaps you smoked some weed this morning and it puts you in a bad mood.
Sometimes it does. When I smoke weed, it don't even bother me.
Did
really?
you smoke this morning?
Weed don't bother me.
Did you smoke this morning?
Me?
Yeah.
Nah.
No? Because Gary, Baba Booey, you know, he thought you smoked weed. He thought you smelled like weed.
Me? Nah, I don't
Yeah.
smoke weed.
Yeah, I mean, you know weed.
I hate weed.
Do
Really?
ya?
Yeah.
I thought you smoke a lot of weed.
I hate weed, man.
Really? You know weed is illegal.
Oh. Some people do, some people have it. I don't.
Because
I don't deal with that stuff. I don't.
I've seen you smoke weed. I've seen you with a
Really?
joint.
Well, maybe maybe 2 days, 12 days or something. Sometimes I don't even smoke it.
Right.
I don't even do it.
Why are you in a bad mood today? Why is everyone saying Beetle is down? I mean, I know you
My
called off.
pressure's up too high, you
Your
know?
pressure.
Yeah. What kind of pressure you under? What's going on? Talk
I'm
to
on
me.
medication, you know what I mean?
Oh, I didn't know that. What medication are you on?
Haxels.
Paxil?
Yeah.
Oh, that helped me once, Paxil.
Artie was on Paxil.
Yeah, antidepressant.
Yeah.
It really helped me, Beat.
Why are you
Beetle is on
depressed?
Paxil?
I mean, A,
Well-
you're handsome.
Well,
You're,
sometimes I'm not depressed. Sometimes I go a little higher, but my pressures go a little higher, though.
don't you think these doctors overprescribe Paxil?
Well, some of them do, but some of them don't.
Yeah.
Who would prescribe Paxil for Beetle?
Yeah, who? Give us the name of this person. I mean, I
I
think.
don't know who scribes it, but the doctor scribes it, but I don't scribe it.
Yeah. How long have you been on the Paxil for? Just a little bit?
For like 3 months.
3 months. And does it affect your sex life? I know that some people say they have trouble getting it up if they're on Paxil.
Oh, me? Sure. I get it up every single day.
Yeah. Artie, what happened to you on Paxil?
Now, Beetle must be a real man, because when I took Paxil, I did have trouble, getting it up sexually.
Really?
Yeah, it took a while. Well, actually, I could get.
But it don't take me a while.
Well, I could
It
get
takes
it
me
up.
like 30 seconds, pal.
I could get it up, but it took me a while to come.
Yeah?
Yeah, like I would have sex for like an hour.
If you could
and-
do that, I could probably do that for 12 hours in one day.
That's not good, Beetle.
Yeah, you don't want to do it for 12 hours.
Yeah, I mean, it would take me a while to come, and the girl, quite frankly, would
Well, I
get
could come with a
annoyed.
girl in like 12 minutes. How's that sound, pal?
That's better.
Well, let me tell you something, Beetle. I don't know what happened to cause this depression. Now, I know your manager, Sean, was ill.
How is Sean?
How is he?
Oh, he's doing fine.
Is he able to walk? And
Oh, he's walking. He's doing okay.
He can talk all right?
he had a stroke, you know.
Yeah. He's fine now. He's okay now.
Is he mellower in a sense?
Well, he's doing okay, but he's just sitting in the house all
Really?
day, you know. I make him like do things, like go out,
Is he depressed
go outside,
too?
let him do the lawn all day long.
Is he depressed as well after?
Not really.
He's not on Paxil?
Well, sometimes he does, but
Right.
sometimes I straighten him out
I see.
a lot sometimes.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't seem to me like you're in a bad mood. It's just a different
well,
mood. Yeah.
Sometimes when he's not doing nothing, that's when I'm in a bad mood.
Are you getting laid a lot? Or do you have anybody in your life romantically right now?
no.
No one.
You're single right now, flying solo.
I'm just a man myself, that's all.
Yeah?
You know, Beetle, it's funny. All the years we've known you, and I think now we're going back. How many years would you say we know each other?
I've been there for what, 14 years?
Right. I'm going to ask one of the guys in the studio who's always in here when you're here. I'm going to ask him to stand up. And I want to know if you know his name. I don't think you even know this guy's
Oh, I
name.
know it's Artie. I know he's a
No,
pain in
that's
the ass.
Artie, and you know who that one is, right? Over
No,
there?
I know it's Robin, so I
Robin,
ain't got
you know.
nothing to do with the ladies. So.
All right. And you know my name, right?
I know it's your name, Howard. So,
All right,
you
right.
know.
But this guy, stand up. You, over there. Stand up. I'm not going to say your name. Take a look at that guy behind you. You know him?
Oh, Richie Rich?
Richie
Richie
Rich.
Rich.
See, I knew you didn't know his name.
Nice to meet you, man.
Yeah. You know who that is?
Yeah.
That's Fred.
Yeah, I know who it is.
Yeah. But do you know his name?
I know it's Fred. I know.
You knew that. All right.
I also call myself Richie Rich. So.
Well, they used to
Right,
call him Richie Rich, because I know you made a movie named Richie Rich.
All right. This guy's standing over here by the microphone. You've talked to him before. Do you know who this is?
Oh, this guy here?
What's his name?
He's okay.
Say
what's
hello
his
to
name?
say hello to Beetlejuice, sir.
How you doing, Beat? We talk. I
What's
see you
up?
every time when I was smoking. We used to smoke together. Remember?
Well, I don't know. I don't know about that.
But you
kid.
see me before, right?
Well, I saw you the whole last time, right?
But you see me in the hallway every time for like 15 years.
Oh, it could be.
What's my
Could be
name?
Like that.
What's my name?
I ain't gonna say it.
What's his name? Come on,
I
Beat.
know it's Artie.
That's not
Artie.
Artie.
That's
That's
Artie.
Artie.
I know. I just fucking with him.
All right. Do you know his name?
I know.
That's
What's his
Saddam.
name?
I know, I
Saddam
know.
Hussein.
I don't know about that name though.
You didn't know that was Saddam Hussein?
Nah.
Do you know?
That's Osama bin Laden.
Who?
Do you know who Baba Booey is?
Oh, movie. I don't know.
Never
I
heard
don't know.
that
That
before?
must be a fucking French name or something.
It's a French name, right? It's a
You
fucking
come
French
out
name.
Yeah,
of the
one
first
of
pie or something, man?
Well, that's Baba Booey right there.
All right, Barbara Boo, you know I'm fucking with him.
All right, Baba Booey. All right, Beatles, sometimes I think you are a narcissist. You don't pay attention to other people's names.
Nah,
You
not
know, it's
really.
all about Beetlejuice sometimes. You know
I'm
what I
all
mean?
by myself. That's all I'm thinking about.
Does he
is
know
myself.
the two guys who would be speaking into his head? Because they've traveled with
That's
him.
all I'm thinking about my own self.
Yeah,
That's
but
it.
bring in those two wackos. Let's talk to Sean while we're waiting for them. Sean, you're on the air with the great Beetlejuice. Not your Sean, a different Sean. Go ahead, Sean.
Hey, Howard, how you doing?
All right.
Yeah, I was wanting to talk to Beat about He was at a stag a couple weeks ago, and him and his driver there, Mike, were bad-mouthing you.
Beetle was bad-mouthing me?
Yeah, he said you owed him money.
Oh,
That I owed Beat money?
Yeah,
Who, me?
honestly.
He's lying.
He's lying, right, Pete?
And
It was a
his
joke.
driver,
He's
Mike,
lying.
there was calling you a cheap
I made
bastard.
it all up. He's a liar.
Oh, so you said it, but it was not you weren't
Oh,
serious.
You were joking when you said it.
It was a joke. He don't know what the joke is.
Yeah.
Come on, Beat.
Beat was joking, sir.
Nah, I don't think so.
Yeah, Beat was joking.
Pretty upset.
Now, let me ask you something, Beat. This guy right here, he's worked with you a bunch of times. Do you know his name?
Oh, he knows that he knows I'm joking.
Say hello, sir.
Hi,
What's
how
up?
are you?
What's up, man?
You remember
Who
me?
is that?
Oh, I don't know about that, but
I got you your coffee this morning.
thank you. Thank you.
You don't know? Who am I?
Appreciate it.
What's my name?
I can't even think about it.
His name is Piece of Shit. Piece of Shit.
Piece of shit.
Nah, he's all right.
Asshole. My name's Asshole.
You guys are cool, so ain't got no.
That's
But,
the,
you know,
complain
Beetle's
about
a
your
big
fucking
star.
guys,
I guess
you know?
he can't take time to learn names.
Well, listen, Beetle is a star, and a lot of the stars don't know everyone's
Right.
He has
Yeah.
people that worry about that stuff.
name. Right.
I
That's
got other
Richard.
things I had to deal with.
Remember
you know what I mean?
and Richard worked on the song together?
Yeah.
You guys made that song together. Remember your great song?
We got
I
co-writing
don't even
credits.
remember, man. I'm too old for that, man.
Listen.
That must be something different.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Maybe something different.
You don't remember this?
Mine's a little clear, so I
Who
don't
was singing
know.
that song? Who sings that?
Well, it could be me, but it's a little different.
All right. Well, Beetle, there's a lot going on, and it's a lot to understand. I know that you're starting a stand-up career.
Is he?
Yes, I've heard about that. The Beetle is doing a stand-up thing now, and
Got some, you tell jokes?
yeah. How long you been doing that, Beat?
What, stand up?
Yeah.
Well, I've been doing it for what, 9 years?
Wow.
And we just found out?
Yeah.
9 years.
Now, I'll tell you a funny
9
story.
years ago,
Beat,
yeah.
tell me if this is true, because I hear so many Beetlejuice stories. You know, everybody
Right.
talks. Supposedly, you were at some job. You were doing some kind of function.
Right.
And some girl there pissed you off. It was her house you were at.
Right,
And,
right.
and your friend said, Beat, shit on the floor. And you shit on the floor. Is that true?
Do I ever sit on the floor? Nah,
You
never.
didn't shit on the floor?
Never.
I heard that
You
story.
didn't do that in somebody's
Well, I
house?
would never did it. Never.
Never.
See,
Never.
these legends are started this
Never.
way.
I did see his video, though.
What is that?
In his video, he wipes his ass with a napkin and gives it to a Chinese guy for a tip.
What's
a
that,
delivery
what
guy.
that got to do with it? That was just a joke to play with the fucking guy.
Right.
Some joke.
Yeah,
I remember
that was
that.
a good joke.
I think it's funny.
I love it. I laughed my
That
ass
was
off.
a good joke, so
Yeah.
I made it all up.
I felt bad for the guy that he had to handle your ass shit on his tissue there, but I felt bad for the
Well,
guy.
I feel bad for the guy.
Yeah, but I guess humor.
Well,
Did the guy
God
ever
love
find
it.
out?
Well, it was so,
I don't think he did, unless he bought the tape.
You know what, Pete?
they probably didn't love it after he started laughing.
So what if that guy, you know, got your shit on him, hepatitis C? Tell him to get a fucking sense of humor.
Right.
Right?
Hey,
true.
he
You
had
can't
such
take a
a
joke.
humor, he couldn't help himself.
Now, do you do that kind of stuff on stage when you do your stand-up?
Did you ever
Well, I don't know. I've never been there. Never been there before. Never.
Scott, you're on the air in Philadelphia. Want to say hi to Beetlejuice? Go ahead. Beetlejuice, by the way, this Friday night from... Oh, boy. What are you wearing on your head? Do you have... Who's making that noise? You or
That's
Beat?
it. He
Oh,
bumps his coffee cup every time
Oh,
he takes
is
a
that
drink.
it? Okay.
You want me to move his mic so he doesn't do that?
No, leave him alone. He's doing
Okay.
just fine.
fine,
We
I'm
like
fine.
hearing that. Go ahead, Scott in Philadelphia.
Hey, Howard, what's going on, buddy?
Hey.
I'm just wondering if one of the reasons Beetlejuice is upset is because he got arrested about 2 months ago.
Now, I did hear about that. You had an
What?
altercation with the police. You got arrested a few months ago.
Kind of way.
Yeah, what happened? Tell me,
Well,
please.
I came here for a sandwich, and the next thing I know, he was arguing with the other guy. He started looking at me. He thought I did something to him, but I didn't do anything to the guy.
Oh, one of those.
I heard you went into a
so
store.
I told the guy, why don't you just come on outside? We can handle this for ourselves.
Yeah.
Well,
know?
I heard you were in a convenience store, and the guy
Oh.
accused you of stealing a sandwich.
Me stealing the sandwich?
Yeah.
Nah, I would never steal.
No, I know
Nah.
that. I know
No,
you.
I came in there to get a sandwich. I bought a sandwich, but I didn't steal anything.
Right. So why did he say you stole it?
I didn't steal anything.
Yeah.
How can I steal something I pay for it?
So is that why the police
You know
were
what I mean?
called?
Yeah. Why were the police called, Beat?
Well, I told the guy, go right ahead, because you ain't got nothing. So,
Scott, what
hey,
did you
know
hear
what
about it?
happened? But you know what? The judge let me off. He said, know what?
Scott, what did you hear
So
happen?
how did it say hello?
My buddy is a state trooper.
You know?
He's the one that showed up on the site.
Yeah, what
He got
happened?
called in.
Well, I did what I had to do.
He ordered a sandwich and some other side, and he only had money for one, and he
Well, I
didn't have
can
money
do
for
what I
both,
want
so
to do. But,
he
hey,
was craving
I
a
get mine.
disturbance because he couldn't get all his food. So
It's mine.
my friend is a big fan of the show. He showed up,
Hey.
recognized Beetle, tried to
I
calm
get
him down.
smiles, pal.
Another officer was there, and they were going to take him home because
Hey,
he's
you can say it with the
pretty
words.
drunk from after one of the shows.
Yeah, well, doesn't sound
so-
good.
Now what happened then when they
Were
were just
you
gonna take
drinking
him
that
home,
night?
And he
I'm
took a
speaking the
swing
tongue.
on the officer, so they had to
You
arrest
know
him and
that
bring him
is
in.
what
But
I
want.
they never charged because they realized he's not all the way with it.
Right, yeah. So I guess you really stood up for yourself and you
I
beat the
stood
charge.
up for myself.
Right, you didn't have to do any jail time.
Nah,
Good for
I
you.
stood up for
were you-
myself.
Right.
Were you drinking that night?
No, I didn't go to jail. I only went to jail once and still got out. Still
right.
got on bill.
All right.
The heck is he
Now,
talking
another
about?
story I heard, Beat, and tell me if it's true or not, that you and High Pitch Eric were somewhere working together, and High Pitch Eric, some guy paid for a
Well, High Pitch Eric was working by himself. I wasn't even there.
Somebody told me you saw him getting a blowjob. A guy paid for a blowjob for High Pitch Eric, and you saw it.
High Pitch probably got it from himself while he was in a limo.
You didn't see him getting a high.
That's on him by himself.
But you saw him in the limo getting a
Well,
blowjob.
we was in a limo, but that was on him.
And a girl was sucking his penis, right?
Oh yeah, that was him. That was on him.
And you saw it.
Well, everybody was just sitting there. That's him.
Right.
By himself.
He was aroused and getting a blowjob.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Me and Mike was driving the car. He was sitting on the floor. That was him.
That was him. Not you. I'm not saying it was you. I'm saying it was him. You
Oh,
saw it,
yeah.
though.
It was High Pitch by himself. Yeah.
Right. With a girl.
Right.
And she was blowing him.
Oh, yeah, she was. Yeah.
And you watched.
Oh, I watched it. I was just watching.
You didn't join in or anything?
Nah.
No.
Well, you didn't want to?
You didn't want to blow a High Pitch Eric?
Nah,
No,
not
all right.
me.
All right, good for you. You're a real man. You're a real man. I respect that. Well, you know, the good times don't stop with Beat. How come the girl didn't give you a blowjob?
I don't deal with that no more.
Oh, no kidding.
You're not getting sex?
Me?
Uh-huh.
I don't deal with that stuff no more.
With what? Prostitutes?
Nope.
Right. All right.
Or pussy in general. I hope it's just prostitutes.
You don't get
Fuck the
pussy?
prostitute, because I don't deal with shit like that no more.
What
man.
about pussy though? You still get that?
Pussy ain't mean nothing to me.
Really? Whoa.
What's going on? Is Beetle becoming a priest?
It's the Paxil, I'm telling you, man. It's affecting his sex
Really?
life.
Paxil's turning you fruity.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yep.
No, I sure don't fuck with my body, buddy.
Do you like cock?
Don't you like cock?
No,
That's
you like cock.
bro.
It sounds like you like cock, you homo.
Oh, then I eat pussy and leave, pal.
You said you don't like pussy. That's making me a little nervous. I'll be honest with you. I don't like to hear that.
Oh, I'm
You
not
sound-
nervous.
you
I'm
sound
just
like-
a man. I'm just a man, just like everybody else.
You sound like a little fag.
Yeah, I never
I'm
told
not
you.
a faggot, but I'm just a man, just like myself.
All right.
All right.
But I
know?
just never heard
I'm
you
just
say
a
you
man
don't,
myself, bro.
you don't care about pussy anymore?
Me?
Wow.
That don't even faze me no more, man.
Wow.
B, when's the next time you're sucking a cock?
When the last time you sucked somebody's asshole?
Nah, I mean, when's the
How's
next time
that
you're getting?
sound?
When's the next time you're getting fucked up the ass by a guy?
Hey, Artie, what are you saying,
What
man?
the fuck
I'm
you talking
saying
about, Artie?
you
I
sound
can't even hear
like
what the hell are you talking
Paxil turned you into a homo.
about. What the hell are you talking about?
I
You
then,
say
think
you
pal?
don't like
everyone-
pussy?
I, Beat,
What
I
the
think,
hell are you talking
Beat,
about?
I think everyone is shocked, as I am too, to
Right.
hear you say you don't care about pussy.
You love the lady.
Oh, pussy don't even faze me, man.
But
Wow.
you used to love it.
Pussy don't even faze me,
used to
Howard.
do it
That
what?
shit
Doesn't
don't even
phase
work,
you.
man.
Pussy phases every real man.
Dwarfy style. What
I'm still a
happened?
real man,
You don't
but
do-
hey,
you don't do-
that don't even faze me.
You don't do it dwarfy style anymore?
I'm
What?
too big now. I weigh like 400 pounds. I'll rip my fucking back off.
All right.
All right.
So when's the next
Wow.
time you're getting face fucked by a guy?
Yeah, how about you get faked by a woman?
Well, I'd
Well,
love
he
it
does
because
it.
I like
He likes
women.
it.
I mean,
Well, there,
Well,
Artie.
that's you then.
all right. So I like women and you like dudes sexually.
You probably like dudes, but I don't like dudes.
You don't like.
I
dudes.
don't fuck with dudes.
All right, this is
all right?
getting crazy.
All right, Crazy Alice is on the phone. She wants to
I don't
speak to
deal with shit like
Beetlejuice.
that.
Go ahead, Alice. What do you want to say to the great Beetlejuice?
Who this?
Beat, you mind answering her? She wants to know. Who... Yes, Alice. It's Beetlejuice here.
Who this?
Beetlejuice. Yeah, Alice. What else do you have to say?
He's a piece of shit.
Whoa.
What'd she say?
She said you was stupid shit.
He's a piece of shit.
Ain't no shit here, honey.
Go back and suck on your fucking
You got your own life, I got my life. Don't worry about who I am.
That bitch.
Shut up, bitch.
Honey, I changed my name, so what the hell are you talking about?
Shut up. Shut the fuck up, bitch.
I changed my own life, baby.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. What are you, a fucking freak? What are you, dumbass?
Well, Alice.
I'm gonna fuck your sister. I'm gonna fuck that bitch before I fuck you.
Pal.
All right.
Screw for you, pal.
All right, Alice. If you have nothing nice to say, I'm going to hang up on you.
Faggot.
Ooh.
Ain't no faggots here, pal.
Fat fucking nigga.
Look like a fucking snake. Look like a snake. I'll put my fucking pit bull on your ass, boy. I'll fuck my pit bull and rape your little ass.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Know who they used to call me? I used to fight pit bull for a living, motherfucker. Did you ever did that? Huh? Did you ever been in pit bull fights? Yeah, I've been in that, pal. I make my dog eat your ass.
Your mama's a cunt.
Ooh.
Remember that.
Talking about your mother now.
When you say you fought pit bulls, Pete, what was that about?
I fight pit bull for a living, but hey, I got lots of pit bulls.
Really?
Have you ever
I
actually...
make money, make fights with pit bulls.
Wow. I never
Never
heard this.
know.
I didn't know you were into that.
That's another thing we learned today.
You never know.
Well, I got to congratulate
I have
you.
friends, not pit bulls.
So you owned a pit bull that would fight other pit bulls, or you physically would fight a pit bull?
I don't fight pit bulls. I kill pit bulls.
Oh, okay.
Don't you ever fight with pit bulls? Because I had a shirt that said pit bulls. And I used to bet on pit bulls.
You
I
what?
put pit bulls and people fights on it.
Yeah, he
okay?
used to bet on them.
You saying you would
bulls.
physically fight a pit bull with your bare hands?
Wow.
Nah,
What would you use?
I used the dog.
No. Oh, I see. The dog would.
Yeah,
Dogs
he
will fight
had
two
a
other
pit bull.
dogs.
Oh,
Yeah.
How many?
I thought you would actually fight the pit bull.
I had pit bull fights other dogs.
You trained pit bulls to be killers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's how you make money.
So you made a lot of money?
Maybe.
Oh, okay. We get it.
IRS might be listening. I get it.
Well, I think
Smart man.
pit bull fighting in general is illegal.
Let's go to John.
How many pit bulls you own, Beat?
I can't tell you that. That's personal.
John in Hartford, you're on the air.
Hi, Howard.
Yes.
Hey, I know Beetlejuice is a little slow and everything, but how is it possible that he doesn't even recognize Artie? It's like he didn't even know who he was.
People are shocked you didn't recognize Baba Booey.
Anybody can recognize Baba Booey.
All right, we're going to bring 3 people in here. You pick out Baba Booey.
All right.
You know, it's weird. I was just accusing William Shatner of this earlier. He just knows you, Robin, and me. He's a bit of a starfucker.
Hey, Beetle, you keep knocking your microphone with that glass.
cup,
The
yeah.
drink, yeah. The cup.
Not even there. The glass. The cup's not even there.
Oh, okay. All right. I must be hallucinating. Well, you know what I'm saying? When you put it in your mouth, it knocks into your microphone over
Oh, no.
Yeah, your mic is right there, Beetle.
there. Yeah. It's your microphone over there.
No, I'm popping the microphone, but not me, though.
Okay, good. All right. I made a mistake. All right. Which one of these 3 guys is Baba Booey? Take a look at those 3
I know
guys.
it's Baba Booey. He
Turn your
can't
head.
fade me.
Look over there. Look over there.
I know it's Baba Booey.
Which
I
one is
know
Baba
it's all
Booey?
over there.
Which
Pick
one
out
is
Baba
it?
Booey.
Pick out Baba Booey.
I know it's Baba Booey.
That's right. You're right.
all
There it
right,
is.
all right.
Okay.
He
Good
does
for
now.
you. I'm just concerned. That's all. I want you to know who Baba Booey is.
Hey, how you doing there, Howard? This is Bobo. Listen, I sat on the
know what you
plane
mean.
behind Beetlejuice on the way to Vegas, and Beetle's sitting next to Sean. He stunk up the whole fucking plane. He shit his fucking pants.
That ain't right.
What are you saying? You were on a plane with Beetlejuice and he shit his own pants?
Yeah, it stunk
What
the
is
whole
he
plane
talking
out.
about? He's talking to himself.
No, I'm telling it was you, man, because you left the dirty fucking diapers.
How can you see me and I wasn't even there?
Yeah, you
What are
wear
you talking
Pampers,
about?
Don't you wear
Never
Pampers?
been on the plane.
All right,
What
that's
the heck
ridiculous.
is you talking about?
Beetlejuice is a grown man. You don't wear a diaper, right?
He probably does.
Yeah.
What are you saying about a diaper, Bobo?
What are you saying about a diaper?
He wore diapers on the
He
plane.
wears the diaper like a baby?
That's right, you're a baby.
What do you wears a baby hat like
All
a
right.
diaper?
Let's go to Mark the Bagger, okay? And let's see what he has to say. Yes, Mark.
Alaikum assalami, my brother.
Oh, isn't that nice? He says hello to you.
I'm Mark.
Do you know Mark? Yeah. What do you want to
Get
say
the
to...
cum out of your ears, and that's what I'm trying to say to you. Dick licker. Ass wipe.
Oh.
Go fuck yourself, dickhead.
He's talking to you. He's saying dick licker.
You won't believe it.
I don't know what the hell she talking about.
I have black cock fell out of my ass.
What?
Sounds good to me, ass wipe. Love the show.
All right, Mark. Thank you.
I need your advice.
Go ahead.
What is it?
I just have one question.
Go ahead.
How do I get a Michelob bottle out of my ass?
All right, thank you.
Beetle, do you know how to get a Michelob bottle out of your
Well, Beat, isn't it great that you are here? Your career is thriving.
What was the announcement? Did he make it?
Yes, I'm going to make it for him. This is the big announcement that Beetlejuice, the reason he is here.
I think it's that he's a fag.
Hey.
I didn't know which was the big
I don't
one.
pay no attention to this guy. I don't even pay no attention to Artie either.
Hey.
Not that guy or Artie.
Why does he got to keep saying that? Just because you don't like pussy?
Yeah, man.
I don't even listen to him.
I can't believe you don't
I
like
can't
pussy.
even hear him.
I can't believe
I can't even hear him.
If we
I don't
brought
pay no attention to him.
When's the last time you got laid?
I ain't get laid a long time ago, man.
Really?
If we brought a beautiful woman in here, you wouldn't care.
A long time ago, honey.
Really? You don't even care.
He doesn't care. See, this is the big announcement. Beetlejuice.
I don't pay no attention to him.
The man's evolved. He transcended pussy.
I don't pay any attention.
That's an advanced race.
Wow.
Wait, Blue Iris is on
Only
the
thing
phone.
I do is get drunk. I don't even pay attention to nobody.
Blue Iris, hi. Go ahead.
Oh, come on, piece of shit. How are you? Hello?
He wants to know how you are. She wants to know how you are.
Why don't you
What the
fuck
hell
me?
was that?
It's a
That's
girl.
Blue Iris.
She's coming on to you. Listen.
I love a black cock.
Oh.
I don't understand what she's talking about.
Oh, this is making me so hot.
She's coming on to you, man.
I'm massaging my breasts.
She says she's massaging her breasts.
She's
I
into
love
you.
the taste of ball juice.
She loves the taste of ball juice.
I don't know what she's talking about.
Are you
I
stroking
don't
your
even
cock?
understand English. I don't even
What was
know
that,
the hell
Blue
she's
Iris?
talking
Can you
about.
repeat that?
Are you stroking your cock?
Are you stroking? Answer
It's
her.
a sex phone call.
I don't understand what she's talking about.
She wants to know if you're stroking your genitals. And you
I don't know what she's talking about.
Talk to her. Talk back dirty to her.
Can I put my
I don't
finger in
understand what
your
she's
ass?
talking about.
Blue Iris, can you say that again?
Can I put my finger in your ass?
What's put her finger in your ass?
That's her business. I don't have nothing to do with that.
Oh, God. What size
No
penis
guilty
do
here,
you
huh?
have?
Let's know your penis size. All right, thank you, Blue Iris. He's very confused.
He doesn't care.
He doesn't care.
Hey, I'm myself, honey.
Listen, she's pleasuring herself. That's that Paxil. I'm telling you, it's Paxil's turned Beetle into like not caring.
A fruit, basically.
She look like a damn fool.
Would you? You're on the air.
Hey, aren't you the guy that stole my wallet last Saturday? Shouldn't you be robbing somebody right now? Go fuck yourself.
Jeez.
Oh, my.
Go fuck yourself, nerd.
Oh, nerd.
Beetle, are you going to let these people talk to you like this?
Get this fuckwad off the
I don't
air.
know what the hell is he talking about.
You ain't no nerd, B. You may be
He
a
called you
homo.
a nerd. He told you to get the fuck off the air.
Stop handling your bullshit.
Hey, whatever you say, hey, speak English, motherfucker.
Can you
Okay,
bear with
speak
me for a
English.
moment?
Okay, pal?
I just accidentally
Speak
flushed my
English.
saggy balls down the toilet.
Speak the Italian, okay? Speak
All right.
English.
And to hire Beetlejuice for all types of parties, even let's say you're just having a couple of friends over and you want to hang with Beetlejuice, you go
You
to
could invite him to any little gathering.
right. You'll go to any party, big or small.
Oh, Indian.
Yeah, go to jollydwarf.com. Beetle will be there. What types of things do? You sign autographs? You
All different stuff.
sing karaoke?
Something like that. Sometimes karaoke. Not on the Saturdays, but not on the Sundays we don't do it.
No Sunday.
Do you do dwarf tossing at all?
Nah.
No, you're done with that.
Nah, I'm done with that for 12 years.
All
Somebody
right.
else does it.
All
But
right.
I got a midget girl to do that, so.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Now, if you just get hired to hang out, would you
I just have a midget that's hanging out with us.
Oh, you'll
It's the
take a midget to
I
hang
have a working, though.
Mike Walker wants to talk to you. Go ahead, Mike.
Yeah, hello. How are you? You're getting very, very conservative. What's going on with you? What happened to you? Oh, but it used to be the most positive, biggest winner. What's
What the
going
hell
on with
are you
you?
talking about? I don't understand.
He's trying to talk to you, Beat.
What happened?
Speak English. I don't understand. What the hell are you talking about, man?
Mike,
how would you like to come to American Idol and meet everyone?
I don't know what you're talking about, man. Speak English, man.
What is
Speak
the
Porto,
story here?
huh?
All right.
Speak Porto.
Thank
I
you.
know.
Oh,
sorry.
He's farting now. All right.
I don't Beetle,
my
can
mother.
you hear the phone callers?
Yeah, Beat, my mother wants to talk to you. Okay, will you speak to her?
That's all you,
All
brother.
right. Go ahead, Mom.
This is Mom.
Hi, Mom.
This is dreadful.
What's dreadful?
Are you crazy?
I'm not. She says you're crazy.
It's
Crazy?
just too dreadful for words. It's just too dreadful for words.
Yeah.
All right.
I agree. It's
Mom,
very...
Mom, what do you want to say to Beetlejuice?
Cut it out.
Cut it out. She says
What
cut.
could I say in 4 lines that's so important? I don't understand.
All right.
I'm very upset about it.
She's upset, Beetle.
She doesn't like what you're saying, I guess.
They did a terrible thing.
All right.
Little Russian, I don't know.
All right. Well, thank you, Mom. I'm not sure.
Dreadful,
I'll speak
dreadful
little
thing
Polish.
going through.
Wow.
He's upset.
You really upset my mom.
I should have known
Hey,
that
I'm not
something was
upsetting
wrong.
nobody.
Yeah,
I'm not saying no for nobody.
All right.
I'm not complaining, but hey.
Oh, I know you
I'm not,
do.
I'm
I
not
know
upset
you
with
do. And
nobody.
I know how.
All right, Mom. Thank you. All right, Beat, it was an emotional appearance. A lot of people called in and wanted to talk to you, and you talked to all of them, and that's great.
I'm not upset.
Please say something nice to my mom. So straight.
Oh, yeah. Hello, how you doing?
All right. Good.
Nice. Well, that was nice.
All right.
Will you suck my dick?
You suck your own damn dick.
Oh, fuck you. You
I
suck
ain't
it.
gay, motherfucker.
I want you to suck
I
it.
ain't gay.
I heard you're gay.
I ain't gay.
No, you're
Not
gay.
Me, pal.
You're gay.
I'm a Harry. I'm not gay, pal.
You announced you're gay just
Hey,
before.
I ain't gay, motherfucker.
You said you don't like women.
bugging.
You don't
All
like girls.
And to hire
Hey,
Beat.
you probably do, but I don't.
Wow.
And to hire Beat.
I don't like girls.
Artie.
I don't know what you're talking about. You probably does.
I like
So What are you
girls.
talking about?
I do like
He
girls.
likes girls.
Yeah, you like girls?
I
Well,
do.
You're a fucking polar.
What?
A what?
A what?
I said it.
Hey,
You're a
Pete, what
fucking
are you
poet.
saying to me? You don't like
No,
girls.
I just said to you, you're a fucking poet.
A poet?
Poet.
I'm a poet.
Yeah, that means you're a dumb fucking asshole.
Oh.
Okay. Well, Beat, let's end on a good note.
You poet.
That's the greatest.
To hire Beat for all types of parties, go to jollydwarf.com. And Beat, good luck on your appearances. And
Thank you.
I find you delightful today. I do not think you're in a bad mood. I think you're in a good mood. And good luck with your Paxil and all of that. Yeah.
Hey, Pete, to hire you, I'm going to go to jollyfag.com.
Charlie, asshole, that's what you look like. Charlie, ugly.
Hey, Artie. Hey, Beat, Artie's on the phone. He wants to talk to you. Hold on.
Oh, Artie?
Yeah. Artie, go ahead.
You cocksucker!
The hell are you talking about, Artie?
You
What
piece
the hell are
of
you
shit.
saying? Talking to yourself over there?
You're a fucking loser, faggot.
Artie, what are you saying over there?
You're saying
Speak little Polish. I don't understand you.
No, you're saying...
Speak little English. I'm going to huh? Capito, huh? Solito, huh? Capito.
Who are you zero?
Okay, capelato, okay?
You cocksucker.
Understand that.
Are you speaking Italian?
Fucking piece of shit.
Italian, Puerto Rican, honest.
All right.
Pitoto, Petitita.
Yeah, right.
Okay, compata.
All right, Artie. Thank you. All right, there goes.
Pete, do you remember when I fell off the stage drunk
What did you do? They roll your ass off the table?
in the wheelchair? Yeah, that's what you remembered.
Yeah, they must have rolled your ass right off the table.
All right. Well, Beat, you sound great, and you're in top form. You're always quick with the comebacks.
You're
and
a
I love
poet.
you. I love you, brother. You're the best. You really are.
Thank you,
really
Howard.
are. And do you have any desire to speak to Crackhead Bob?
Crackhead Bob, forget about him.
Let's say a quick hello. Crackhead, you're on the
Crackhead
air.
Bob, thank
Hello?
you. Have
Yeah.
a great day.
Hi, Crackhead.
Make sure you...
Do you
Fuck with
like
yourself.
to have third interacts with your life in
Think
Tennessee?
about yourself, pal.
Right. All right.
It's it too that you don't step up right center doors and do up on the three.
You believe this guy, Beat?
Huh?
You believe this guy?
I don't even fucking know this guy. What
He's
is
talking
a fucking
shit.
believer or something? What are you, Jesus Christ, please, or something?
I'm a faggot.
You're a saint motherfucker.
I'm drunk.
Oh, he's drunk. All right, that's
Oh,
why.
yeah, I think you've been fucking drinking.
To like
Drink too much.
some of that those.
What is somebody rolling down the steps or something?
All right, Bob, you said enough, and you're aggravating Beetlejuice. All right, Beat, thank you very much. You
You're
look
welcome,
great.
Hal.
It's good to see you, and
see
you are
you.
my good friend, and thank you for that.
Thank you. See you
and
guys.
yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're good to see you,
And
Pete.
best to your family, your sister and your mom. Say hi to them for me.
Oh, I will.
And say hi to Sean, your manager.
Oh, I will.
Please do. We got to take a break, Beat. You know how the business is. And to hire Beat for all types of parties, go to jollydwarf.com. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Give me a thumbs up. And a smile. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Awesome.
Thanks, Pete.
Yo, Pete. Went pretty well in there, man. You had a good time?
Yeah. Thanks a lot. Thank you. Thank
Where you going?
Yo, Pete. Talk to me real quick. How come you told Howard you're not into the ladies anymore, man?
Because I'm not.
How come?
Because I don't feel like it.
You used to be the Beetle pimp, though, man.
Well, I don't feel like it. I gotta get going, man. I got things to do, man.
Where you going?
Don't worry about what I'm going at.
Pete, you don't smoke weed anymore either?
Nah, I don't.
How come?
I don't deal with that.
Hey,
I don't
B.
mess with that shit.
How's it going,
Not
man?
good.
Hey, Pete, come on back in, man.
I'm not coming back in. I got things to do, man.
What about Artie? What's his problem, man?
I don't know. I speak a little Russian, but I don't want to deal with that shit.
You're done
That's his
dealing with him?
business. That's his business. I don't deal with it. I don't want to deal with nobody's business. That's for sure, man. I can't deal with that.
Right. So, Pete.
This is a Howard TV original production.
Welcome to Celebrity Superfan Roundtable with your hosts, Jeff Probst and Natalie Maines. Starring David Arquette, Jillian Barbary, Mark McGrath, and special guest Gary Bababooey Delabate. Broadcasting from Nobu Restaurant in Los Angeles. All here to discuss The Howard Stern Show. It's Celebrity Superfan Roundtable.
Welcome to the Howard Stern Celebrity Superfan Roundtable number 3. We are, that's David Arquette. We're live in Los Angeles at the Nobu Restaurant, our official, I guess, broadcasting home for this because we've been here all 3 times. Yes. We have with us today Mark McGrath.
Hello, hello.
Jillian Barbary. Woo! David Arquette.
Hello.
And, of course, Natalie Maines.
Hey, now.
And we have a lot to talk about in these 2 hours. Of course, we will be talking about the party since all of us were at that party, but we'll save that.
Yeah.
We'll save that for a little later. And in case this is your first time listening, how this whole idea came to be is Natalie and I were at, was it St. Jude's charity?
I don't know. It was Scrabble. That was what was most important.
And we met and started talking about Stern and had this idea that...
Yes, and that's something I wanted to clear up. I was listening to the Superfan Roundtable earlier today in the car. And, they think we're copying them. And
we kind of are copying them a little bit.
We are, but it's only the title, and the title was absolutely by accident. It could be called anything.
Natalie's
anything.
Show.
Natalie's anything.
Well, but so the idea was we went to Gary and said, hey, what would you think about trying to get other people, other celebrities, quote unquote, that are Stern fans to sit around and talk about it?
He looked at me when he said quote unquote. No, I saw quote unquote.
I was looking at myself off of the reflection of McGrath's
Of my forehead. I've been using Propecia, man. It's been hanging in. Give me a chance, bro.
So I wanted to kick this off since we're all fans of Stern.
Yes.
To talk about the status of the show today, because my feeling is the show is better now than it's ever been.
Bingo! Yeah. It's an amazing show. I was very skeptical after Artie left. I was because I love Artie and I wanted the best for Artie. But there's something that has happened recently on that show.
What is it? Can you pinpoint
it? It's magical. I don't know. Howard is on fire. He's never been funnier. Robin is just as wacky as ever. Like now she's pretending to be normal, but still she's really crazy, and everybody knows that. But it's just such a great show. All the chemistry.
Were you worried when Artie left?
I miss Artie. I'm going to go on the record. I truly do. I think he's just such a unique individual. I think he's sort of the common man element that we get with the show. That being said, it hasn't missed a beat. I mean, when Kimmel came in, when Fitzsimmons comes in, I mean, Howard can really work that chair no matter who's in it. You know what I mean?
What about when nobody's in the chair?
Then you get the best of Robin. Fred's out more. When Fred got into it with Stamos yesterday,
oh my God!
I mean, he was seriously pissed off. I'm like, is this real? Because I can't tell anymore what's real and not real. Apparently, Stamos and I hate each other. You know what I mean? So it's just incredible. What I learned from the party, and I digress a little bit, is the genius of Howard Stern on radio. Because I was at the party, and his ability to turn in a mundane non-event like a fight between me and Stamos into hours of compelling radio. I love that man, and I'm going to miss him when he leaves in December.
Well, let's go. I want to just hit one more thing.
You think he's leaving?
He better
Hold on, McGrath.
He better not.
I want to put you on the spot.
Go ahead.
Because my original premise is the show is better now than it's ever been. And by that, I meant when it's just Howard and Robin and Fred and Gary and the guys, I feel like Howard's birthed this whole new thing. I'm getting the feeling you're not agreeing with that.
No, I agree with you. I'll take Howard any way I can get him. You know what I mean? And I'm enjoying the last, 100 days left, people? Of what it is. I don't mean to be that guy, but it means so much to me, you know? I loved Artie's presence, but he didn't skip a beat. When Jackie left, he was like in the rear view. You know what I mean? Howard can do anything. He can make me seem interesting on radio.
That's what I'm saying. Howard can take the most mundane, boring guests and make them interesting because he has a genuine curiosity about people. And that's, I think, the best thing about Howard is, forget his celebrity status. He's the fucking king of all media. And there's a reason that he is. It's because he's interested. Jay Leno doesn't give a shit about what you have to say. You're on there to pump a project. He could care less. Howard is genuinely interested about not only what you have to say, why you're saying. He catches like a psychiatrist.
Natalie, you're the biggest fan I know of Stern. What is it that's different? Because I think everybody kind of felt when Artie left, wow, what's going to happen? What is it about Howard that's different right now?
For me, I think, in all honesty, it took Howard a little bit to get comfortable without Artie. I think Artie, they had this great, everyone had their role in the show, and Howard was able to be a little nicer and not have to. And Artie just had the greatest jabs, and I do miss. And nothing, not to take anything away from Howard, because I do feel like in the beginning when Artie wasn't there, Howard got. Maybe got insecure about it and started trying a little too much, and he started going on these bizarre, pointless rants that he used to do.
Do you mean that he was in competition?
No, I felt like it wasn't a real rant. It was because he thought the fans liked
some sort of friction or something.
And when he does that, and I felt like it was for entertainment and sort of lost. I felt like he would try and do the angry jabs. And it made me I like nice Howard. I liked when Artie took that role, and I think it took a while for Howard to be comfortable enough to not have that and to not have to be everything. I think he feels such a loyalty and an appreciation to his fans, and he obviously overthinks
everything
like we do. And I think that he just was trying to be everything, and now he has gotten comfortable in this new skin that
David
wear.
Arquette, how is the show different now that Artie, there was pre-Artie, Artie, and post-Artie?
Yeah, I don't know. The show's just always great, no matter how it comes out. There's just been a lot of fun stuff happening,
Anything in particular? Fun
for
you?
The fact
Stand
that
out?
I got in there for the let the poison out of your system moment.
That's you.
But then it was quickly followed up by Little Lupe, which I missed. When I was at home, I was like, dang, if I was only in there with Little Lupe.
You were such a good intern. I was so jealous that you got to go to intern, because that was the whole premise. You didn't want to go and be interviewed. Like, you were just a celebrity who wanted to intern as a love of the show.
Yeah, I just wanted to be a fly on the wall, and it was really an amazing experience.
What was his reaction when you called and said, this is my idea?
I asked Howard first, and it was through texts, and he's like, sure. I was like, I gave him like a background. My grandfather was in radio, and so I've always had a fascination with it. Yeah, my grandfather was a character named Charlie Weaver who was on with, I think I may have said that on the show.
I like that you actually explained all that.
Yeah,
like, yeah, we know.
I mean, it's kind of important, though, because
yeah.
there is such a radio history to him and his father. And
your expertise really did come in handy.
But Dave, you're Stern Fan Network. They were like, get him his own show, make him a host. I mean, you get the ultimate compliments on Stern Fan Network.
For sure.
Which is notoriously not known for
everything.
They don't like Howard on that. You killed it on that, too. It's
it's one of those moments that you only get on the Stern Show. Where are you going to see David Arquette, intern?
Never.
What are the moments, McGrath, that make you stop and not get out of the car or not leave your house because something's going on?
Every show, honest to God, I have a fiance and twins now, and she won't let me listen to Howard now in the nursery. And so it's kind of a big sort of thing we're going through. But
dun, dun, dun.
I already went through that.
And they're 3 weeks old, and I go, they need to know Howard. You know what I mean? They need to know. He made me a better person. So, Jeff, that's just too loaded of a question. I listen to everything. It's funny that the lesbians and the sex and stuff. It's not as interesting to me as Howard's brain and take on things. The genius of him, the best interview in the game. Forget radio. Is Howard Stern.
Yeah. And you know
listen
what
to the Russell Brand interview.
Yeah,
excuse me, Jill.
No, I interrupted you. any interview he does, what happens on me and my show, and this is why I mention him on our show every fucking day, because I go into the show and we'll have the same people that he had on the week after. And not only do we only have 3 minutes with him, we skim the generic, and so it's boring. And meanwhile, I've already listened to an hour the questions that he's funny and he's satirical. So people open up and they say things they would never normally do, and you find out things that you're just like your jaw drops, and it's just like a throwaway line with him, you know, like Kate Moss fucked Courtney Love. What? And so you hear that on the show and you're like, I'm going to drive off the road right now, but nobody cares. Barbara Walters isn't reporting. This is a big deal. And I get to work and nobody cares. And I'm like, you guys are wrong. You guys are so wrong, because there's bombs that are dropped on that show on a daily basis.
Well, he keeps the blogosphere and Us Weekly and people alive with all the things he pulls out of people. He's taken a whole nother media and giving them life, just what he gets out of people on his own show.
And Natalie, is he any less relevant now that he's on satellite in terms of daily news breaking?
Not for me, but I often feel like I'm in my own bizarre Howard world. So I don't think I relate to the masses on that. This is the most I've ever listened to since he went to Sirius, and I think it's a million times better.
And is part of that because it's dedicated, it's on one, you can hear it 24 hours a day?
That's the greatest part, that it replays, and you can go in there and catch up and
if you
try
miss
to
something.
catch something. Yeah, that's what was always my problem when it was on radio.
Me too.
If you missed it in the morning drive, if you didn't get up that early, it was done.
Now it's great. Sometimes you pick up, don't you feel like when you're running, like I'll listen to the show in the morning on the way to Fox, then I check out, I do my show for 3 hours, and I get back in the car, and if it picks up where I left off, I'm like, oh my God, this is awesome. It's like you feel like it's like Christmas time, you know, and you get to hear the end of the interview. It's so awesome.
I wanted to ask you, David, was there anything after you got back home? Had Courtney heard the show?
Well, I called her right after I got out of there for a preemptive strike. And I was like, well, I got to explain. There's some things that went on. There's a thing called the Sibian.
That I had no control over.
She's like, what's that? It's a giant vibrator. And there's a girl in there, and her name's
she
Raven.
hadn't heard it.
She had to get the poison out.
But then, so she's like, "Oh, it's cool. What are you gonna do? You know, that's the show. Have fun, whatever." Then she listened to it. She's like, okay, you didn't tell me you were staring at a woman's labia.
So, Natalie, you have seen it.
Absolutely.
Is it as disturbing as they say?
No, way, way, way better. Way better, because the position that first of all, the fact that he had to have people help him
set the world
down.
up. For those of us who haven't seen it,
Okay.
the Sibian was it like a horse?
It's like a pommel horse in gymnastics, yes. And it's usually on
like
a
you don't know,
stand.
Jeff. Come on.
I mean,
The
I
one
don't
in
know
my
how you
house
have
is
yours.
old. It's an
Yeah.
old model.
I guess the stand is something that Howard TV or Howard Radio decided to do, because I guess it doesn't come on the stands. This guy was so insistent that it be removed from the stand, and he was going to show Howard what this thing could really do. And Howard, of course, was just like, yeah, move on. This guy's old and boring, and we're not going to get anywhere. This is weird. And I think he was also protective of the girl, because it did sound really freaky, and I think Howard thought, is this happening, and this girl's going to regret this? And then it turns out that she knew what was happening, and she was well into it. But
you talked about the position.
Described exactly, because when I was listening to it, I was like, how is he sitting? Because I've seen the... I wanted to call it a stiletto, the Sibian, and I could not picture what he was doing. But he got down on it. He sits on his butt, and they had to help him get down, which was hysterical. God. And then he had her lean onto him and rest her head on his shoulder while he patted and rubbed her back.
And what's he look
and rocked her like a baby.
Sounds like a crime scene.
It's an awesome shot of his orthopedic shoes.
Oh my God.
It was a showstopper.
Disturbing. That's awesome. And then he was saying all that sick stuff, like right in her ear. Come, Raven. Come on. Come
the
for me,
poison out.
Raven.
The monotone.
Let the poison out. It was so sick. And then hysterical. The funniest moment, my favorite moment, is because he thinks that, he did all this. He showed everyone what this could do, and he had to do it this way. And then Howard's like, asked the girl, did that really help, having him say those things? And she was like, oh, was he talking? I had my headphones on. So basically, this guy, we needed him for nothing except to keep the Sibian on. That was
Gary
his
can do
trick.
that,
Yeah,
I mean,
anybody
you know.
can keep it going. And but luckily, thank God, Howard let him do it.
Jillian, when you were listening to that, did you know as it was happening this is a part of Stern history right here?
No, I didn't think it was history like that because I had gone into the studio last April. Of course, Howard said ride the Sibian, and I was pregnant at the time and wasn't telling anybody. I was like, I can't ride. I mean, I want to personally, but I can't because that's just not good. And so I thought,
Wait, was that so Sibian ride while pregnant, no good.
Right, I would never do that on this.
Being fake raped at gunpoint, that's okay?
Hey, whatever you're into. Yes. If it's your husband,
Was
and
it
you're
a
doing
gun
it
or a knife?
It was
I
a gun.
forget.
He's a Marine sniper. Use your imagination. But and again, in the confines of our house and our privacy. But
Made me like you more.
no, I think it was more of I was afraid because I was pregnant at the time and no one knew when I was on the show. But getting back to your question, Jeff, about when you come back from doing the show. I think my husband didn't talk to me for a day. He's like, really? Did you need to tell the gun story? That was like, because you get it caught up and you're like, oh, actually, there was this one time in band camp, and you just you get comfortable, and then you go home and no one's talking to you and you don't know why. And then you hear the repeat of the broadcast and then you're still like, I don't think I said anything out of line.
I have to say, which I love your interviews, but you reveal more than I think you reveal.
I think I do too. But that again is the genius of Howard.
The spirit of the show.
Said, Natalie, you're so right. When I first met Natalie was at Howard's wedding, and when you have a connection with people, even at the party, we were all talking in groups like, what's your favorite? Ryan Philippi. I said, did you ever do anything that pissed anybody off? He's like, no. But we have favorite moments, and Tradio is one of mine. But we all kind of connect on that level. And if you don't have friends that get it, you're just like, whatever.
I also think we all respect the show enough. If you go in there to get interviewed, you don't, you let it go.
Back.
I mean, if you love Howard, you're not going in there to push a junket movie.
You can't bullshit him anyway. If he smells that you're holding back, he's like a vulture.
Well,
and you're out of there too.
Is it
nice
fear?
8 minutes, Jill? Way to go! Bring the gun back next time.
Mark, is it fear, or as you say, he smells bullshit, and how much of it is fear, and how much of it is wanting to please him?
That's all it is.
Wanting to please him only.
What is wrong with us? I know. You're right. Yeah.
And he uses that so effectively.
Oh, he knows.
Which I'll share later when we talk about the party. When I was being interviewed, and I'm telling him things I don't want to tell him because I want him to like me.
Were you mad?
I was never mad.
Okay,
that was the highlight of my year.
Me too.
You
me
kidding?
Too. I think that was the sort of the theme of the post-show wrap-up, party wrap-up on Howard's behalf. Things got ramped up a little bit.
And I think, we're teasing this a little bit because we know it's something we want to talk about. But that's another element is how the story changed when it got, or did it change?
Does anybody know what's going on with Artie? I'd love to know. I know it's probably not.
We all would love to know.
We have Gary. Gary is going to be on later, so maybe we can ask.
We
Gary.
love you, Artie. We miss you if you're listening, bro.
Well, what's the take on Artie? Does anybody think he's coming back?
No.
I don't think so. No way.
I think it was too much. Even Howard's like saying, God, isn't it hard waking up this early? He's been doing it for years. But I think it's like waking up that early, that schedule, having your life so open and just, I don't.
You think that was too much for Artie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
but he did it for 8 years.
Who am I? Artie, I'm sure. But whatever.
Right. It's all speculation because there's been so little said, and that's so frustrating. But I remember in the very beginning when it happened and how Howard handled it. Because I remember when I heard the news, I said, "There's no fucking way that can be true. Like, how does anybody? That's unbelievable."
But you guys know from like touring and going on the road a little bit. I go play county fairs and smell funnel cake for the weekend. I have to take the week off. You know what I'm saying? And Artie's in there 5 a.m. on a Monday after doing his comedy gig. So it might build up and build up, and you just had it. You snap. And Artie's a passionate brother. You know what I mean?
Yeah. David, if he doesn't come back, how will he be remembered in terms of his time on the show?
Just the memories of all of the laughs that he gave us. I mean, so much great comedy. He was incredible. Mm-hmm. When they reran that one interview with him, and I think you picked it with Courtney Love. Where he just kind of goes on this rant. That's fucking one of the greatest clips ever.
Like that's Courtney Love, Auto Diary, Kurt Cobain, all that. He started that.
Yeah,
and that was a bit for 6 months on. You know what I mean?
And that's what I think. That's what I think Howard misses, because if Howard has any fret or worry that the show isn't as good as it was with Artie, then he should free himself of that. because
I
he's
agree.
awesome. But it had to be more fun for Howard.
Yeah.
Because he had someone equally as funny that he could play off of, and I would think it made his job just a little easier to not have to be the funny one.
But don't you
all
think
the
he was a little
time.
worried about it? You know, Howard's a smart guy. He's looking at Artie. He's like, "You're killing yourself, bro." I'm like, we don't even know the behind-the-scenes conversations.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, Howard saw how great Artie was for the show, but like, you know, when a friend of yours is hurting themselves,
But I
you just want to help.
believe their naivete, if
I
you will.
don't.
Well, I do, and it's.
I think there's an element of, and it's like goes through the show of people make their own choices and they do their own thing, and I think that's more about it. You know?
And I think that there's a common belief, like after they get off, they're all friends, they get off the air and they all do their own thing. So I don't think anyone knew the extent of what Artie was going through,
It's
or
true.
Howard to, be able to intercept when you don't know and somebody's that private and they're off at their lake house or their
Yeah.
weekend, the shore. I don't know. I just
Taking a shower for 8 hours during his party for Robin down
Exactly,
the shore.
exactly.
What about a replacement?
No.
Fitzsimmons will sit in there sometimes.
Fitzsimmons is
Adam
amazing.
Carolla would be
Adam
amazing.
Carolla, but
Fitzsimmons.
Greg Fitzsimmons is amazing on his own show.
He is.
I do not like him.
I
on
love
Howard's
Greg
show.
Fitzsimmons.
There he is.
Thank you. He's making a note.
To let you in
I
on-
thought you were making a note, but I would be really good on your show.
To let everybody listening in on the joke, Fitzsimmons was here and is going to sit down.
Was here?
Yes.
I don't know if she did.
But the statement still stands.
Well, let me
Welcome,
tell you something.
Greg.
Nobody has borne the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune like you have. So I can certainly. I would be such a pussy right now to not take that
That's
shot from
right,
you.
that's right,
Yeah. Now you have
exactly.
thick skin, and I respect you.
Greg,
no,
is
I
that
wish we had talked at the party. I think you're really funny. I do like you a lot.
anybody from the show that you wouldn't mind seeing go away?
Lisa G.
Natalie. Oh, Natalie.
Who's going to take shits at work?
Really? Oh, I love her. Who's going to take shits at work?
Who's taking shits at work now?
You know how deep that's going to cut her? She's very sensitive.
I know,
love
and
her.
She's going to be so bummed out on that.
I want to like her. I want to help her. I want.
How can you help
Is it
her?
because Steve Langford
With
has a huge
Lisa
penis?
G, I feel like. What did you say?
That he has a huge penis. Steve
Yes.
Langford.
What about it?
Well,
love
she
her.
takes shits at work, and he has a huge
Lisa
penis.
G. Well, first of all, Lisa
What is
G
it?
makes it. She makes it hard, I think, for people to like her, especially women. I'm surprised you really like her.
I do.
Jillian.
I
like
really
her,
like
too.
her.
Because I think she is a good person.
No,
but she
no
is
qualifying.
no
She's a very
fun.
good
Have you
person.
been on her website?
No, I haven't. But
I'm mad that you
I would
have
like
been.
to loosen her up. Like when she came out here, I said, "Let's go to dinner. Let's have some fun. Like let's be girls and do."
Yeah,
But
it's
she
like
never has
Clueless.
time.
I want to mold her. I want her to let me make her cool because she
But
does
she's
have a
dressing
lot
sexier
going
now.
for
She's
her.
dressing.
She
She's wearing
is.
leather.
There is a segment for
Stick
Howard TV.
in the
Natalie
mud.
makes
A
Lisa
makeover.
G
Makeover.
cool.
Natalie
A
Mays.
stick in the mud, and
Come on, you
nobody
can't wear that
cares.
hat and want to give somebody a makeover.
Hey, I am really good at telling other people how to be and what to do.
I know. I should tell people how to style their hair.
Jillian,
No, her hair
is there anybody they could lose from the show?
Well, I agree so much with Mark when he says about Medicated Pete that he didn't
Yeah,
like him
yeah.
much at first. I was like, God, it's a little slow. Then I started to kind of like him. I love JD. Anytime JD walks in and the fucking music goes up.
What about
and you know about his
losing
love
somebody?
life. I can't, it's like a baby. I can't. I love the
losing a finger.
Goodstein fight with Shuli about the baby clothes. I want to get involved. My husband's like, what are you so angry about? I'm like, you don't fucking give baby clothes back. When you give them, you give them. I get very involved.
So whatever
They're
it
like
is
my
about the
babies.
magic, you don't want to mess with
I don't
it.
Well, who
wanna
would you
mess
lose,
with
Jeff? Let me flip it
anybody.
on you.
Nobody.
Exactly.
I mean, I feel the same. It's
Not
like,
a
which
person,
finger
not
do
a
you want of mine? I like them all.
I know
Some
what-
are better than others. you
What's
know?
incredible about Howard is that he makes all of these people
Interesting.
personalities, and he brings out all the interesting aspects of them, and you're like, wow.
JD's hanging with Ryan Phillippe.
I won't-
How was that happening
Well, wait.
in any other
no.
world?
He wanted to hang with Ryan
No,
Phillippe.
he did, and then he got really fucked up here at
Okay.
Nobu.
Okay.
Went to Ryan's house and just got.
But wait, his
played
whole
with
trip out
chopsticks for an hour and a
here
half.
with
Yeah.
Ashley Dupree, who's like a call girl, so you should be able
I
to
could
get
lose
some.
her.
And he couldn't.
Thank you.
He couldn't score with. I'm like, but she's a hooker. You have to be able to. So I went on Twitter and I said something like, okay, JD, you're no Richard Gere, and so I'm breastfeeding like 2 a.m, and my phone lights up and it's JD, and he's like, well, I never said a Richard Gere. And I'm like, oh
Does he do that in his text?
In his text, too, he mumbles. It's amazing.
I just want to finish up talking about Lisa G because Natalie clearly doesn't like Lisa G. I'd like to go on the record and say I do like Lisa G. In fact,
like her.
last time we did this, we went out to lunch afterwards with my dad and some other friends.
Oh,
and
yeah? Did you have a blast?
I find Lisa G very wait. What I like about Lisa G is she's earnest. I believe she wants to be a part of this show.
I agree.
She takes
and I
it
think
serious.
she's like the geekier older sister who's very sweet with her cat and her. There's something so endearing
She
about
is in
her
love with Howard
that
too.
I totally
Absolutely.
agree. Behind Robin, though.
Physically,
Behind
sexually.
Robin. I'm sorry, but Robin's in love with
You
her.
went out to lunch with Lisa G and your dad?
Yeah, and
your
some
dad
friends.
it doesn't fall far from the tree. Your dad was here. Jerry's one of the nicest guys I've ever met.
Yeah.
Sorry to bring the show to a halt, but he's a great human being.
Jerry Probst, my hero.
Jerry
for
Probst,
sure.
man, huge Stern fan too.
So, David, what do you think about Lisa G?
I like Lisa G. I like her.
Okay, we'll see you
I
there.
mean, me and Natalie were talking during the break.
Yeah, what
she
were
was
we
like,
saying?
you were like, well, she just got to get out there. She's got to flash it up, have a little more fun, or she's gonna end up a spinster.
I think she's kind of sexy.
But see, this is my problem with her. You want her to be fun, and you don't want.
I don't
know.
want
she
her
serves
to be
a
any
purpose. She
different.
comes in and she does the news. It's like Steve Langford. I've never seen this guy out of
Yeah,
character.
but
he's
Steve
always like,
Langford
he's got
has a huge
story.
penis.
But he's
There's
always got a
something there
story.
to
And
love.
even if there's-
Really hold on to.
If there's
for a
no
long
story,
time.
but
Steve
you can't
Langford will
face-
find the story.
You
If
can't
there's-
face Steve. Lisa will bum out in the story and be emotionally affected by it.
Yeah,
That's the
exactly. They
difference.
both serve a purpose.
Mark, have you ever thought of sleeping with Lisa G?
I have.
Yeah.
Because she was here last Celebrity Round Fan.
But you meant sleeping.
No, I'm talking about making love because she had leather pants on that time. I'm like, that's kind of hot. I mean, now I see what Ronnie's talking about. Ronnie wants to dig her out.
Ronnie wants her for sure.
Let's bring her into this. Lisa G is on the phone, I think. Lisa, you there?
Lisa.
Lisa.
Lisa G.
Uh-oh, she has to take. She must have gone to take a shit.
Take
yeah.
shits at work.
She's taking a dog.
No,
Take
she's
shits at
she's
work.
at home, so
Take
she's
shits
saying.
Oh, and that's my
She's
other
going to
thing.
hate if she
at
misses
work.
this. Lisa, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah. What's up, Lisa?
So you've been listening. You have 4 fans and 1 non-fan.
I know. I didn't say that.
Wait, Natalie, you clearly said it. You don't like her at all. You
Roll
want to
back
make her
that tape.
over.
Was the Saki talking?
Saki
So-
talking.
Here's the thing, guys. The one time I'm not out there, all the shit hits the fan. But Natalie,
Yes.
I'm ready for your challenge.
What, you let me
makeover?
mold
The
you?
Whatever you need me to do, you want to be more fun, a makeover, I'm ready.
I want you to be more liked by the guys. I think that's what it is.
Wait
It
a
bugs
minute.
me.
Whoa, Natalie.
Yes, that is
we're
what
the guys.
bugs me.
We love
just
her.
all 3 told
No,
you
no,
we
no,
like
no,
her.
no, not
sexually
you
like her.
The
guys,
guys
not
at the
you guys.
show.
The guys at work.
You mean
It
Gary,
bugs
Howard,
me-
Fred?
It bugs me when girls you notice that Howard doesn't take a lot of female calls, and I sometimes ponder that and think, that's really one-sided.
But I
and
thought
then,
the majority of people that call in are men.
Well,
It's a
who
boys-
knows?
It's the
a
boys'
club.
Yeah.
Right?
This ain't Dr. Laura, you know what I'm saying?
Most,
Yeah.
Listen, I will say, usually when he takes a girl's call, it's like, wah, wah, wah. Like,
Unless
they're
she's a cool
boring.
girl. Unless she's a cool girl.
Very rarely. And if you'll notice, the one girl that's been getting through a lot, here's the key. Howard, can I ask you another question? They let that woman in all the time.
Well, Marianne
That-
from Brooklyn, man, she rides that show.
Well, yeah, but that's a different reason. Different
So,
reason.
Lisa-
But I want Lisa to be liked. I don't like that the guys get to make fun of her. It's like the nerds making fun of somebody. She is there. I don't like that she's
It's
the butt
her
of their
lot in
joke.
life
Wow.
on this show, though, because if you make her over, they will make fun of the fact that Lisa G had to get a makeover from
Not
Natalie
even. It's not a
Maines.
physical makeover. She's beautiful. She's hot. All the guys think that. It's a learning to. It's funny that
She
Ronnie
could use a bit of a physical
doesn't.
makeup.
But no, but
I'm just
Hey,
saying.
oh, Lisa, I didn't
no,
say
she's
that.
got all the assets, but she does need
The
to
way she
like.
But
presents
wait,
it.
don't you think that they bust
she could
everybody's...
just, have some fun with it.
Didn't she just do that, though? She's wearing leather pants.
Yeah,
she's
she
doing her
stepped
thing.
it up wearing a dress. I know she's there and we're talking like she's not, but don't you think they bust everybody's balls, women, men, whatever? I think that she serves a purpose, like she's this kind of sweet and naive in a little bit of a way, and that's her thing. Like she doesn't have to be the
No, I
fun
think
ball
I
busting's
think
gender
they're not.
neutral, you know?
I don't think Jason Cap. I don't think people are nice to
Let's-
Well, Jason
hold
hates
on.
her.
Let's
Jason
ask-
can't stand
Let's
it.
let Lisa G weigh in. She's at home. She called in. Lisa G, what's your take on all this?
Well, I'm definitely taking in what Natalie said. I think she made some very good points. I think she feels I need to loosen up a little bit, and that's I hear that, so I'm definitely going to try.
How are you going to do that? How?
You know what? There are specific things, Lisa, if I may.
Oh my God!
First off, your website. Just take down if you take pictures off of this, I will sue you, because that is just. That is just crazy. First of all, I don't know who would want to take a picture. Second of all, on the Dixie Chicks website, I'm just saying, what are they going to use it for? They can look at her on her website. What are they going to steal?
They're going to steal it and put her into some porn with their face going,
I just know when I go on howardstern.com or dixiechicks.com or whoever.com, there is not a flashing thing to not steal this photo.
It's a little bit of a bummer.
Take as many photos as you want.
Right.
It's absolutely okay. So that's the kind of stuff that's you're just wound a little too tight. It's
But that's what I love about her on the show.
So do we
it's
have
the loosest show in the
Don't
world?
be, Lisa, I don't want you to be material for the show. That bothers me.
So Lisa,
I want you to be.
Are you open, if Natalie's serious, next time she's in New York, are you open to spending an afternoon with her and doing a little redo?
I didn't say I did.
Natalie's like, I didn't go that far.
What's that, Lisa?
I would love to hang with her. I think it would be a lot of fun. I'm a huge fan, and sure, I would love to. Love.
if she doesn't do it, I'll do it. I'll take
So
her
will I.
out and get her hair done.
And Lisa G,
Fuck me pumps on
Lisa
her.
G, if I can, take Arquette up on the offer and dump Natalie's offer. You're going to have a lot more fun and come out better on the other end.
You're a good sport, Lisa.
All right, where's Delabate? Gary. Come on in here and plop down for a minute. We have some questions for you.
McKine. Where's McKine?
So Gary, of course, the longtime producer of this show, came out this time, and we want to turn the tables a little and investigate from our end questions that we have for you about how the show runs. The first one being, what are you responsible for?
I'm responsible for booking the guests and sort of keeping the schedule. I tell a lot of people Howard's really the producer of the show. He decides what he wants to do. Sometimes you see people in radio and the producer goes, okay, we're going to do this and we're going to do this and we're going to do this. I sort of give him everything that's available, and I say, hey, we have to do this plug today. We have to give away the 7-Eleven money today. We have to do this solicit for a guy to some girl to get her father laid for Father's Day at the Bunny Ranch. And then I say, I have all this, like I go there in the morning and I go to my Gary page and I write down everything that's on it that's new for him to listen to, and then I play it for him about 5:40 in the morning. So I say, okay, you've got Sean King when she was on our show talking about it, all that stuff. I've got 2 new songs. I've got a new Tradio call, and I give him all that stuff. And then I remind him that he can, that we can get to it. I also tell him, hey, that call we played yesterday was really good. You played that at 8 o'clock, so we probably hit it at 6, or we could hit it at 9 again. So just try to keep everything sort of organized.
Do you make more suggestions? Because I listen to the history of Howard Stern, and I think about you in 1991, and boy, Gary, and how he treats you in the 80s, and how it is today. I think he's grown to really respect what your role is, because without you, my God, I mean, you hold that whole thing. You give him the content, but it's within the parameters of Howard Stern and when he gets to things.
I felt like when I got to Sirius, I always said I felt like Howard made me a junior partner. Like when we got to Sirius, I was in a meeting. It was a turning point for me of my relationship with Howard. We were in a meeting with the people from Sirius, and he said, listen, guys, don't go. You got to bounce stuff off of Gary. He goes, when you're talking to Gary, you're talking to me. And I was like, wow, that meant a lot to me. That was a big deal. So, just trying to keep it organized. And then the guys in the office, they'll come to me. Will come to me and go, hey, I got this this person that wants to come on. What do you think? And we talk about it.
Well, there's been a lot of talk, obviously, about what's going to happen. Is this the end? McGrath, you feel strongly it's over.
Listen, if I had Beth Stern, I go to the Hamptons and play Kissy Face for the rest of my life, I'm gone.
Is that what you're basing
But
it
you're
on?
not
though?
I feel it, and I've said this before. When you hear the Thursday news, when Howard starts talking the news, and Robin, he
wants to get
can't
out.
wait for that 3-day weekend. He's salivating just to get out to the Hamptons and do the Beth thing. And by the way, there's no man in the world that deserves that more than Howard
So
Stern.
you think this
He's
is
gone.
it?
Look, I just hope the channels stay, but Howard's gone on the day-to-day as we know it.
I hope the channel stay without Howard.
With his 25,
Chuck Zito a couple days a week.
Okay, well, what
Oprah
about
Winfrey.
this? Don't you think there's something in him that still wants to go back to
David,
terrestrial radio and just
How do you put
never,
the genie
never
back in
match
the bottle?
Okay, what if what if
never.
some company said we'll give you
No.
all
Not
of these
money. He
would
stations
never sell
across
out.
the
Nope.
country?
Nope, never.
No, he's
you
too
know, how do you
comfortable
put
with the
the
format.
genie back in the bottle
Yeah.
now after he's had all this freedom, after he fought those fuckers the whole time to get where he's at now at Sirius and have the freedom to do exactly what he wanted to do back then? And his show hasn't changed that much, by the way.
But there's a fact.
It's almost principle.
There's a fact that radio is just plummeting right now. And if he could come back and then revive radio and then be there and actually own Howard Stern Network across the country.
Well,
David,
I could address that. I could tell you right now.
Hold on, before you do, hold on. Jillian, what's your take? Before Gary shares what he knows, do you think Howard's done?
That's what we were talking about in the break. I in my heart, I do.
You do.
I'm bummed
Breaks
out,
my heart
man.
too.
Natalie, do you think he's done?
I do get the feeling we're coming to the end of an era. But I also, my glimmer of hope was after the last break. It was the first time I ever heard Howard say that he at one point felt frustrated that he didn't have that outlet to say, the bunch of news had
When
gone
Michael
on or
Jackson
whatever.
died and all that stuff happened.
But really quickly,
and I thought,
we
he
knew,
does
we
kind of
knew-
need this.
Excuse me, Natalie. We knew 2 years in advance he was going to Sirius. When was the last time Howard Stern didn't know what he's doing 6 months ago?
I gotta say-
when was the last time he didn't know?
Great point, Mark.
He's letting me know.
I want to be on the record. I don't think he's done, and here's why. I think Howard is no different than Regis or Larry
Simon
King.
Cowell.
Well, I don't know about Simon Cowell, but Regis or Larry King, in that I don't know what he would do without this show. But those guys, Regis is still on the show because
But why do you
You're
say that?
misleading
Why
me.
do
I'm
you
not
say
saying
that?
in some capacity he won't be on the channels. You're not going to see Howard at 6 in the morning to 11:30 Monday to Thursday anymore. He might do a special once a week. And look, this is all just just like me off the top of my head.
No,
I
he's
can
too
feel
good
it.
an entertainer.
You think
He's
Howard
too good
Stern
an
doesn't know what he's
entertainer.
doing
He
6
knows-
months from now?
I
You guys
agree
don't
with
think?
Natalie.
No, but
either
he's too
in or
good
he's
an
out.
entertainer. He's either all in or he's all out. He's
Lifetime
not
of
going to
planning,
half-ass it.
a
He's not
lifetime
gonna
of being
half-ass it.
smart.
You go out on a high. You don't
David
trickle
Arquette.
out doing
David
one
Natalie,
show a
I
week.
feel your pain too, but
You
trust
either
me,
end
honey.
it and make people be dying
Enjoy
for
these-
you, or you do it full
Enjoy
out.
the 96 shows that are left and take them
Shut
to your heart.
up already.
Arquette.
I love the man.
Arquette, let's look at a new future. And Gary, I'm sorry I'm holding you off. I just don't
good.
want you to give anything away of what you might
By the way,
know.
Gary was winking at me the whole time I was doing that.
I was winking at you how wrong you are.
What about
I'd
a
love to be
new
wrong.
version?
Good.
What about a new version of Howard where you don't get, because you have the replay now all the time,
Yeah,
do they
that's-
have to be up at 6
That's
a.m.?
what I was telling him. He should make it as easy as possible for him.
So say they come in at noon, or maybe he does it from his home. And
Or just like, a nice little walk to the place, 12 o'clock right after lunch. He sits down, everybody's there, like a little
And I do like Howard's idea, or somebody had mentioned, I think maybe it was you, Gary, that Howard had mentioned before that he wished radio was run like television as far as you have season. And I can see that being interesting. I know on the last show we had talked about would it matter if it was in the afternoon? Would the news already be over? And that question kind of stumped me last time, but I've given it some thought, believe it or not, in my spare time.
We believe it.
About
Of course you
Howard.
have.
Yeah. And I have your answer. It with the internet and it doesn't doesn't matter. It's not that Robin's telling us news we don't know.
That's right.
It's that we want to hear Howard's take on that story and that news, and that's part of
Bingo.
Robin's brilliance.
Bingo.
Sometimes you wonder, why is she talking about that? That's lame. It's because she knows Howard and she knows what's going to get him to comment.
so, Gary,
just
what,
hit it on the head.
what do you
Thank
think the
you.
future's
I
going
want
to
to
be?
go back to the David's comment about terrestrial radio, because the thing that you're forgetting is I don't think this is a money-driven thing, although I think he wants the money he wants because of, he wants to feel worth, what he feels he's worth. But to go back to terrestrial radio and not to be able to have the Sibian guy, not to be able to have Little Loopy, all that stuff goes out the window. And I'm telling you, I was there every day when I would go in and I would say, hey, that bit we ran yesterday, I edited it. And then I would go back the next day, I go, you know what, I had to edit it a little more. And I don't think he'll go back to terrestrial radio. I think that, Natalie said, I have a theory that I think he wants to work at the level that he wants to work, and maybe not as much time, and maybe it won't be Howard 4 days a week. And some people go, oh, I can't believe that. That's bullshit. But I think people would like to have him as much as they could.
Well, who does 5 hours of live air? And genius and innovative and funny.
And the morning thing, it's interesting. The weird thing about that is I think I could see the show starting a little later. This is all speculation. Say we started at 7 instead of 6. But I think Howard's a morning man, and there's something to getting up in the morning and to being the first one to talk about it. Like, we could talk about it at 4 in the afternoon, but then on the way in, you listen, and everyone has their opinion on it. I think Howard wants to be the first one to give his opinion on it. And it still matters. He still talks a lot about network television. So talking about Dancing with the Stars at 4 in the afternoon is way different than talking about it at 6:15.
Yep. Right. So on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being I'm so panicked I'm calling everybody, and 1 being I'm not panicked at all, how concerned are you that you may have to look for a new job?
I was talking to somebody today. I think this is my 6th contract negotiation that I've seen him go through, because they usually go in 5-year increments.
Is he in contract negotiations?
I don't know.
Gary, how aggressively are you looking for a new job?
He has Techno
Not that
Beaver.
aggressively.
You're Techno
We're on
Beaver.
the street hour in Hollywood, is it you are?
What street?
Just, my loser friends.
Rodeo Drive.
Just trying to start it.
But I think he knows what he wants to do. And I think this is a game of cat and mouse. This is my theory.
So do you think that this could be sort of a ploy for Sirius, the negotiations coming back?
I think he wants to stay at Sirius.
Okay.
And I think he wants to do it the way he wants to do it,
Okay.
which could be 3 days a week, starting an hour later, could be having the summers off, doing it that way.
Do you think there's any possibility or any truth to what Howard said this week, that Sirius is about to make the same wrong move that Terrestrial did in underestimating the power of Howard and thinking, oh, we can do this without him?
There's no Sirius
Natalie,
without
if you were
Howard.
talking to your record company and you were in negotiation and you had this unbelievable platform to talk to your people, would you, I'm not saying it's a ploy, but I'm saying, he's sort of, sometimes I feel like he's negotiating on the radio.
Yes.
Well,
Like
he
he's
definitely did that
like
on
he's
Terrestrial.
talking to management.
Absolutely.
On the radio. And that, of course, strikes fear in the whole office. When Howard talks about the future, I will tell you that the back office comes to a halt. And everybody
Right.
puts their ear to the radio, because everybody is, people are starting to panic in the sense, like, I got, like, the second person that works with me, I won't say the name, hey, Gary, could we have lunch next week? And I know what they want to talk about. And I said, I don't have any answers, but I will be happy to go to lunch with you.
Well, I think if Sirius thinks that all the subscribers they got...
Was it Lisa G?
I feel like I'm a pretty average, normal person in terms of why I joined Sirius. I joined for Stern. That's it. And if Stern left, as much as I like listening to the coffee shop for some good acoustic music, I'm canceling my subscription.
But didn't Sirius do some sort of a survey where they know that most people, like Jeff, like myself, like I'm sure everybody here, joined for Howard Stern? We didn't join for the rest of it?
You would think that,
They
but
shouldn't
nobody
even
knows.
have to take a
Nobody knows.
survey.
But
here's the deal.
You would think that they would, start making cold calls to Sirius subscribers. That if this wasn't
But here's the deal. Imagine if Howard Stern was not at Sirius Radio. There would be no satellite radio.
No one would
There would
care.
be
Of course.
zero.
I wouldn't care.
As
Nobody
much
would give
as
a
I
shit.
love the Bob Dylan channel, people,
Yeah,
there'd
come
be
on.
no business. So don't even devalue Howard Stern's worth to that
That's
network.
right.
The other thing is, I think he's proven that if, again, we talked about this on the air a couple of weeks ago. Now, more than ever, there's different ways to get content out there. And I don't think that he's really looking for that, but he did tear people away from the terrestrial radio.
Yes.
And listen, it was work at the beginning to hear the show. You had to go out and get it. You had to put it in your car. You
Well,
had to
it's a
figure out how to get it in your house.
You had to buy a new car that had it. That's
Right, you had to get it on the computer. There's a lot to
I
it.
went
5
extreme.
Escalades to make
I
it
don't
happen.
care.
Well, television and radio both are transitioning now, and movies. Everything in entertainment is transitioning. And I've always looked at the show as this period here, 5, 6, 8, 10 years maybe, is that transitional period before this will be the norm. I'm not with David. I think terrestrial's done, and that this is going to become more common and more the norm. But it's
like
going to take some
cable.
more
Like,
time.
remember when HBO and those things first came out, and it's the same sort of thing. Now they've taken over. I mean, outside of Dancing with the Stars and Fox's, Idol, the network TV, it blows. And so cable is where it's at, and it's like serious. It needs time to.
Let's go around the horn, and you guys asked this on the show, but I'm curious of your guys' opinion. David, who do you think will do the best, and who will have the hardest?
Should I leave? Because I want everyone to be honest.
No, you might want to hear this.
Although
Gary.
Natalie will say anything.
Let's start with Arquette. If the show goes off the air,
I think Gary can produce anything he wants. So you could do movies, you could do radio, you could do whatever. No, I mean,
Gary,
seriously,
do you
it's the
think
same-
that
it's the
though, or
same
how much?
tool
I mean,
set.
Gary, I would think, has to worry on some, or not worry, but question. yes, I am a great, I produce a great show, and obviously I'm part of that magic and a huge part of that. But are you worried how much of it is because it's Howard? It's Howard.
I definitely have some doubts. If I pulled my resume out, it would say Howard Stern, Howard Stern, Howard Stern, Howard Stern. So
lucky you.
The greatest entertainer of all time.
And I get that, but I think that
But people might say, yeah, but what else
Are
can he
you
do?
worried, Gary?
I have some doubts. I think I've done a great job doing the show, but I wonder if people will go, well, that's all he's done.
But Gary, I look at your role as producer. I know dumb is right,
No,
David, because
don't worry about that.
Right, because forget being a good producer and doing one of the greatest shows on television or on radio and on Howard TV. You dealing with Howard as a boss, and I only know him as one. I completely revere and I think he's incredible, but I think there's a side of him that's so probably controlling and hard to deal with that any job you go to after this might be a cakewalk. I don't know.
I'm guessing that because maybe because you haven't been out there as much, but all of us are in this industry. I would, if I were putting a show together and you were available,
You're my
I would
guy.
definitely.
There's a heart and soul to the
yeah.
Howard Stern show, and it's
And
delivered by
alive-
Gary Dell'Abate, and he hasn't been there for 25 some odd years
For nothing.
For nothing,
And it's
Robin's
and
gonna
it's
be
live.
fine, Fred's going to be fine, but Gary Dell'Abate, you'd be lucky to have you
him.
on any team. He could be starting point guard for the Lakers.
Who won't do well from the group? Mark.
I think Medicated Pete's looking at it. Okay.
You mean the hardcore?
Try to go more of a core group.
No, I'm kidding you. I look, Fred. I think the genius of the people, the Howard Stern show, will be revealed when they're removed from the sum of the show. That's what I think. I think Robin could be the next Oprah. I truly do.
Really?
I think
do.
she can. I think she.
I truly
she's got
do.
A great
I have
future.
that faith in her.
I think
love
Fred will
Robin.
probably just rock on, probably have more time for his music.
He'll
and
play
probably
King Norris
expand
and
on
play
that.
up coming to a bar near you and have a ball.
Gary, is there? Try to be honest here.
Yeah.
Has there been any moment where the thought of something different has excited you a little, just on the level of doing something different?
It was a really long time ago, a very, very long time ago. I was on the show for 3 years, and I got a buddy who writes for Modern Family, Danny Zucker. He was crashing on my couch, and he's like, hey, I'm going out to L.A. I'm working on the show. It was actually the guy that had produced our failed Fox pilot, this guy Peter Calabrese. And he goes, I'm going to work for, does anybody remember the Wilton North Report? It was the show between Arsenio on Fox, after Joan Rivers. So he's like, I think I can get you a job there. And at the time, I wasn't making a lot of money. I wasn't 25 years on the show, and I actually thought about going out there. I was single, so I was like, moving to LA would be cool.
Wow.
And then
Gary, how close were you to doing your own show during the terrestrial to satellite move? I know you got offered.
Yeah,
I know
you and
were
Artie,
entertained.
right?
I got the phone call,
Yeah.
and they just said, and I didn't know, they didn't say money or anything, and I just said, I'm already going with Howard.
Did
so
you
I
do a
didn't-
demo of any sort?
No,
No, it was just your loyalty, obviously. Was
Never got
Howard.
that far.
Yeah. I was petrified.
And if
to
you
quite
want to
honest
get
with
out
you.
of producing, Techno Beaver would be awesome. I'd watch that daily.
Around the house, are you more known as Techno Beaver or Gadget Gary?
Daddy Bowie.
Gary,
In the bedroom, does Techno Beaver?
last
Or
question
ace pitcher.
before we let you go. What's your gut?
My gut is that he wants to come back and he wants to figure out a way to make it work, but he doesn't want to feel like he's being undervalued or taken for granted.
Now, when
I
you
think
say
he'll-
undervalued, Gary, do you mean less than he's making now?
It's not
Because
about
I gotta
money.
say, I was
Well,
gonna say,
well,
I think-
let's
but hold
talk
on.
about that, though. Maybe it is.
I think it is about money in the sense where they say they pay him and he feels, well, I'm worth more than this, and it's not because of the money, it's because of
But you
I
can
guess
I
put a
think
little
they-
bit of an ego.
I
Will he
think
work
they
for the
should give
same
him some-
salary? Will he work for the same salary? Or would that be an insult?
I don't know.
You can put yourself in a box, though. If the money isn't there, if Sirius isn't doing as well as they had thought, and it's not there, you
But you can't
guys,
blame
can
Howard
I
for
just
that.
stop for
Don't
1
blame
second?
Howard for
Doesn't
that.
Howard make $100 million a year?
Well,
How
that's
much
what
money
it's-
do we need?
But that's what it says. I mean, I don't know
Okay.
that that's what he makes, and I don't know. I
believe
I'll
he's
tell the
worth
truth.
it, but-
fans
but-
ask me this all the time. I don't know whether if that number is true. I don't know how much of that number goes to the production of the show. You know what I mean? Maybe he
Okay.
makes $100 million, but it
But
costs.
you think
Right.
it's
But
a
you-
respect thing, Gary?
You know how worthy was that salary? If it wasn't for Howard, we wouldn't be sitting here talking. It would have
Of
folded
course.
3 years ago.
By the way, he is
course.
you would
he's
not
listening
have the
now.
celebrity
There
super
would
fan
be-
roundtable.
No,
Natalie and Lisa
I don't
would
even.
be
I
on.
don't even. I don't
But
argue any of that.
Do we even believe that they have not called Howard yet? And
Well,
if
what
so,
I think
that's
Satellite
ridiculous.
should, I mean, he should leave, They should see how it starts to crash. He should come back, and they should give him some control of the company.
That's what happened with terrestrial radio.
I want to
He
see him
left and it crumbled.
I want to see Howard start doing television, movies. I want to see.
But he doesn't want to do that,
Yeah,
David.
I didn't want to
Gary,
see him
go to
go
the
down
Hamptons
that
and play kissy face with Beth, and so do I.
So do I, by the way.
Last words, Gary Dell'Abate.
Here's a fear that I have too. So there's a big staff that goes around it. So say they decide that Howard could do it like a TV show and he could have summers off and everything like that. Are they willing to pay everybody what they're making, or are they going to sort of prorate, or they're going to say you're not working in the summer?
They're not, Gary.
We're not going to pay you, and then people will say
you'll have to leave.
They'll have to leave.
One more question, Gary. I have to ask you while we have you. Do you know, or do you have a good guess what Howard's praying about?
I have no idea what he's praying about.
A guess?
Don't you
What's your
think-
guess?
You know, I didn't even think about it. When I heard him talking about it, I thought he was kidding.
But let's say he's not.
What
is so?
It's got to be family related.
I think
Maybe
no.
not.
I think it was a
Artie.
work thing, and I think he got over it the next day. I think he kind of forgot because
I think
2
it's
days
Artie.
later they brought it up, and he was like, "What? Oh yeah, that."
And what did Robin do when she was drunk? Real quickly, that you want to talk about? Anybody?
That
What
when she
Robin did?
What did Robin do when she was drunk that you want to talk about that you and Ralph know and all of us don't?
I don't know.
No,
wait, I went out with
Ralph
wait.
did.
I have a night with Robin where we.
Dying to know that.
Dell'Abate, thanks for popping
Thank you,
in.
Gary.
Bye, Gary.
We're going to let Gary
The greatest man in
leave
show business right there.
because just so we're all
Look
on
at that
the-
exit, man.
Did you see him
Wow.
licking his chops on his way out?
Didn't even need to do that either.
Let's talk about Robin because
Yes.
I love her.
once again I feel like I'm a little bit at odds with the table in the sense that has Robin what do we McGrath or Jillian?
Yeah, buddy.
Please
what
let
do
me
we
jump in
make?
really quick.
What do we make of Robin
Okay.
of late?
My last visit, listen to this. I was so worried about what Artie was going to say about me. I freaked out about Artie. I had no idea that the snake in the room was going to be Robin because
Well,
we
hot
went out-
chick, bummer. You know, it's that whole energy.
but Robin and I, just before I did Howard, I was in New York doing a couple other shows like the Hannity Show, whatever. So we got together with Ralph and went to dinner, and I thought I had a really good time with Robin. Apparently, she went on and trashed, and I had no idea. Now she went on and said, "Oh, it was one of those nights. You know, Jillian and her friends are crazy." Now I have pictures to the contrary. It's 3 a.m. I'm at the Four Seasons. She's partying in the window like a rock star, and the picture. The digital printout says it's 3 a.m. and she's telling Howard, you know, she's back at her house at midnight. So I'm like, what's that about? Then I heard her this week talking about Ross Zapin being out with his wife, and Howard says, well, I heard that you got in at 5. She goes, oh, no, I didn't. So she tries to portray this image that she's this whole clean food freak, and she doesn't party, and she doesn't. And meanwhile, I think she kind of parties like a rock star, but doesn't want them to know
I think
about
she
it.
just doesn't want Howard 100 News to know.
I believe that Natalie
Yes.
is part of it, but I also think that she's got a side of her that's won't let go and just have fun. And so
Absolutely, that's what I love about Robin. At Howard,
but Lisa
and Beth,
G has the same thing, but you don't.
No. Oh my God, at Howard's wedding. Robin was tearing up the dance floor.
She was.
I, as
She
a
was
woman,
amazing.
admire Robin because she's independent and she looks truly
Is Robin
happy. She is
getting
not
full of
putting
herself right now?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
The whole
yes.
charity explosion
Yes.
lately. Like, I love
50.
Robin. I think she's lonely.
I do too.
You know, I think she's at this point in her life. She's like looking around. I got 55 cars,
No.
30 that Howard gave me, beautiful
Robin
apartments.
is more
I got
genuine.
72 cats.
Yes.
You know, I'm like, how can I
Wrong.
help the kids in Guatemala and twit pick McDonald's? You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I kind of.
I
agree
love
with
Robin.
that.
And
No, let me tell you what the real answer is. Let me tell you the truth.
Okay.
Okay, because you have
see it.
one,
And I
two,
love
three
Robin. Let me
people right
qualify
here.
that.
David,
I know
wait,
you
love
do.
that
I
woman.
Tell us
think
your take
women.
first.
Okay, go ahead.
What do you think about Robin?
Your take first.
I love Robin. I think
Okay.
she's going to be awesome.
You don't
and
notice
she's-
any difference in Robin in the
No,
last few
I
months?
see her. You know,
I
I
do.
definitely see her sort of transitioning to what's next.
But what do you
Because,
mean,
know,
David? What do you mean?
Because she's been with the Howard Stern show for years. There's
Right.
a stigma attached, even though it's not always correct.
So you think as
that-
it nears the end, she's trying to show her charitable side?
Well, I think
Or
she's
just
trying to
distance?
be more of herself, like who she really is.
I dig it.
I think she has evolved. I think.
Oh yes.
How she used to be when she doesn't get defensive near
Yes.
as much anymore.
Really? Very true.
Oh,
No, I
my
agree. I agree
gosh.
with Natalie.
Listen, back to old shows. If you said
90s.
one thing, you couldn't say anything to Robin.
They were
I
afraid
would've
of
been
her.
a fair-
They were
I would've been
afraid of her, like
it was
Tracy.
It was walking on eggshells around Robin. Now she can really laugh at herself. There's a couple
True.
of instances where she can't. But to me, first of all, I agree with everything she says about her eating, and I wish I could be like her. I absolutely believe that our government is poisoning us. And when I hear all the guys just saying, oh, Robin this, Robin that, it really feels like it's just because she's a girl.
But Natalie, the 9/11 assertion that, like, boy, 35 years ago I started to change my diet.
That was
I think it's a direct correlation. Call me an asshole, an idiot. It's been said many times. But when those roasts went down, she got really hit in that penalty box really hard.
Yeah, well, that
and
was
she was
what
not
made the
prepared
move.
for what was being delivered to her. Now, I know it's not really sort of maybe PC to say that, but that was the sea change where Robin said, I got to change myself. And to her credit, she did, like, angry.
Yeah,
she
no,
made
that
it a
was
lifestyle.
that was the
Does
real
anybody
turning
disagree?
Nope.
When she got really hurt by those roasts.
Yeah.
And that, forget 9/11, that was what made her change her
Totally,
lifestyle.
From a viewer, from a
Interesting.
listener point of view,
Yeah.
Interesting.
do you like her as much right now?
I will never not do anything but love Robin Quivers.
That's not the question.
Look, I'm a wounded wing myself, Jeff Probst. I need hugs everywhere I go, and I understand what Robin Quivers is doing.
But there are times when people aren't on that show.
But I don't like my sister and mom sometimes, Jeff, but I still love them with everything
All
they
right,
got.
Jillian.
And she's gold for Howard. The two of them together.
That's not the question. The question is, all of a sudden, you guys are backing off a little bit.
No,
I
told
think
you.
she's completely. It's different. But
what I'm asking right now,
Yeah.
as she is on the show, do you like her, the personality she's bringing on the show, as much as ever? Is it just different? You like it the same? You like her less?
What Natalie was saying earlier, when I listened to the history of Howard in the 90s, she was fucking crazy. Like, she would just snap at you, and I would be scared in my car of her. And she was, on another coast. But she's now more well-rounded, and she's a different person for sure. But getting back to her and Howard, they are gold. They're magical, and you can't.
And she's real. I also love her because I feel the love for Howard from her.
Oh, yeah,
as
it's
far
golden.
as she.
Do you think
really,
she loves Howard?
Do you like
no,
the
not like
No.
you do, but I think she really felt Howard's pressure after
I think
Artie
she's in
left,
love
and I
with him.
think
You're
she
right.
has been an even greater support.
Well, Natalie, I'll tell you,
for
you're
him.
right on that, because she really saw the situation and really amped up. Do you like her condescension, Jeff?
No.
Okay,
I
I'll
don't.
be over here.
I don't. I'll tell you what I think. I'm hesitant to say anything about Robin.
Why? Why do we talk and you don't?
No. I'm going to say it. I'm setting it up, saying that I'll admit I'm hesitant because I know she can roast you so well, but I'm not enjoying her as much lately.
Why?
I just think she's guarded, Jeff, and I don't know that I'm with you on this. It's not that I'm not enjoying her, but she kind of pretends she's something she's not. Like, we went out in New York, we had a great freaking time.
I wish
But she
Robin would have
pretends.
said, "Yeah, I would have liked to have been at the party, the Kimmel party."
She did say that.
Exactly. She did.
Oh, I missed that.
She
No,
did?
in her own way, Jeff.
Okay.
We all know Robin. She did say
But
it.
she could have come.
And so
I
did
would have
Gary.
loved for
So did
Robin
Gary.
to be at the party too, and so would have Howard. But
Yeah,
the thing
she
is,
could have come to the party.
I think he would have. I think he would have loved it. But what I think Robin's
But did they have any
true
real
gift
food?
is on the show, and it's not about her personality or this or that. It's how she vamps with Howard.
Absolutely.
she throws things out there, and Howard
Yes.
takes
it's
them and
fantastic.
then goes
She
in
knows
such a
when.
crazy way.
And she's
and their
selfless.
humor
She
is
lifts
also
him.
kind of like
She does.
sympathetic.
Well, watch the movie when
You're
she
right,
left the
David.
show, and Howard's like, I can't do this.
Don't
without
misunderstand.
Robin.
And she doesn't give too much. She knows exactly how much to give and when to give it.
That's
and
right,
then
Jill.
shut up.
All right, I just want to be clear. I think Howard without Robin is I don't know what that would be like.
Right.
Because
I don't wanna know.
They're freaking frack.
Well-
I'm just saying that.
What about Howard without Fred?
Oh, my God.
Same
No,
thing.
no, Fred.
No,
Yeah,
not
you have
possible.
to have Fred.
Howard without Gary?
No.
No,
Not
you have
possible.
to have
You need
And
a
does
whole
it stop
team.
there? Does it stop there, though?
But who's the most? Who's the most? Who could Howard
Yes,
really
for
not
me.
pull it off with? Is there anyone?
It is
I
Robin.
think
Let's
it's
bring
Robin.
in-
Hey,
Robin.
there's one more voice I want to bring in here. Andy Milder, who you guys
What's up,
might
Andy?
know from
And you are
Weeds.
just kidding.
from yes, from Weeds.
I love Weeds.
The ex-husband now of Elizabeth Perkins on Weeds.
Yes.
One of the best shows
It's just
ever.
a great show.
With
Kevin Nealon.
yes.
It's-
Oh,
When
awesome.
is it back? When's the new season?
My birthday, August 16th.
Nice.
So you've been here hanging out with us, and we want to get you on mic now. What's your take? Just jump in on this conversation with Robin.
Well, I don't know. I mean, she's certainly changed. I have to admit, I'm a relatively new listener in so much as I only joined up about a year before he left terrestrial or testicle radio, if you will. And I have noticed changes in her just in that short amount of time. I think she's really a lot more easygoing. I'm with you. I think she's really kind of
No, you're with
come-
me, not him. He doesn't like her.
I'm sorry, I misunderstood.
This isn't about not liking
No.
Robin.
I love Robin Quivers. Right?
Wow.
physically too.
I'm just.
You know what? Though I hate Lisa G, so I'm with you all the way.
See, we should get together and talk.
But I think she's absolutely invaluable to the show. On a separate note, I think if anyone had to go, if it was Robin, I think Howard would fall apart.
Yeah, I do too.
I agree.
He needs her.
And by the way, if I can just kind of chime in a little bit more, when Artie left, I think a lot of things happened, and we talked about this earlier, so I won't go too much into it. But I think Fred really stepped up.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's like he picked up the big bat and started swinging.
Sure.
And I think that Robin did too in her own way. And I think that, to kind of bring it back to the Robin thing, that's the big change that we found in the last few months, is that everyone kind of went, we were taking it easy because we had this guy who we knew could always, hit doubles no matter what he said, and now everybody's swinging for the fence.
By the way, there was no show before Robin, Fred, and Robin. Howard, Fred, and Robin, and there is no show after Howard,
And
Fred,
Gary.
and Robin.
I agree.
The four of them.
And Gary
to me
as well.
They're the core. They're the core.
They survived Jackie. They would survive Artie.
They
that is the
survived
core.
Jackie. You mean Jackie's being there, or Jackie's?
You know what I'm
Just
saying.
all of that stuff,
You know what I'm
the
saying.
players that come and go, the dedicated people.
It's the Beatles.
But
It's
just
the
to
Beatles.
be-
Pete Best comes in every now and then. But
Just to
it's the
be
Beatles.
clear, there's nobody here that wants Jackie back on the show, is there?
No.
Listen, call me an asshole, dude, but I never got the Jackie thing.
I
know
never
Jim
got it.
McClure does the shows, and I get it. And I wish Jackie the best on
Me
the
too.
Joe Con iPod apps. Or
It's just so like vaudeville. It's fucking
It's like
vaudeville.
my uncle that I go too many, man. Let it go.
So we have a little time left, and Andy, we'd love you to hang out here and weigh in on this from a listener point of view. Let's
Were
talk
you at the
now.
party?
No, I got to be honest. I'm
sorry.
flattered to be here because it's Celebrity Superfan Roundtable, and it's not like guy you might recognize kind of in a grocery store Superfan Roundtable. So thanks for having me.
Welcome to my world, bro.
Yeah, I was going to say I'm in the same.
If
same
Kathy
as you.
Griffin's D-list, what am I doing? You know what I'm saying? Come on.
So let's talk about the party, and it's been talked about all week. Clearly a historic moment. This will go down as part of Stern history.
That Howard had a good time at a party.
Well,
in his honor, especially.
So McGrath, I'll just be the first one to ask because here was my take. Listening, I had to leave early to fly to New York, so I missed the jam session. But here's what I saw when I left.
Okay,
Stamos was hammered. And
actually, I'm gonna call for you right now. He wasn't hammered.
He wasn't.
He
How
wasn't
do you
hammered,
know?
no, because I was right there jamming with him.
Well, how do you know how much he drank?
I
before?
was hammered.
Actually, but
okay, my bad.
Did you drink the moonshine?
Let me just sort of weigh in on the whole Stamos.
So
McGrath
here's the
thing.
question we're wondering because Howard made it out like maybe something went on, then kind of backed off. Then Kimmel came on and said, there was something going on between you guys.
Why is Kimmel and Howard host these incredible shows? Because they know how to find something exciting in the mundane and non-stories. And let me just say this right. And first of all, Natalie Maines, the best musician of the evening, didn't even show
True.
up for the jam.
True. Well, listen. Here's my problem. I hate that I missed the. Who said true? I hate that I missed it. But we were. I have 2 children.
I've got
love
2.
them. And we never go out.
I have 2 as well.
And we never, Adrian and I never go out, and we were going to go to this party, and it was fantastic. And I had loads of fun, and I was ready to stay all night long.
Yep.
And I heard that Howard and Beth had already left.
Well, you're right. The jam started at 7:45, so it was getting late. Wow. But really quickly on the jam, I love John Stamos. I really do. I think he's a great guy. I didn't even know him until that night. Okay.
But the question is, do you know any songs?
Here's the thing. If you're looking at Mark McGrath to be the Paul Schaefer for the All-Star Jam of the evening, you're shooting your aim way too high, okay? Here's the thing. We walk into the room, okay? David Arquette is on a trumpet. Jimmy Kimmel's on a harmonica, only in the key of B, okay? Stamos is on drum.
With
Howard,
olive oil.
Yeah. Howard's on a guitar that's up to his shoulders that he's playing. There's no PA. I go, okay, let me see what's going on. John Stamos, to his credit, is an excellent musician. He's been touring with the Beach Boys for 22 years. He misinterpreted the spirit of that jam.
Yes.
By the way, great jam. So if you look, my thing is punk rock background. I'll play any Pistols, Stiff Little Fingers, Class song you know. Stamos knows any Grateful Dead, BB King jam you know. So right now, Clash of Styles. That being said, the last person I was concerned with having a good time in that jam was John Stamos. The only guy I wanted to have fun in that jam was Mr. Howard Stern.
Yeah,
when I saw his face wide-eyed, I see Courtney Cox, I see Demi Moore, I see Ashton Kutcher having the best time of their life. I'm like, this is what it's about. I think John Stamos, I love him to death. In fact, the very next email I got on Sunday morning at 9:02
You are reading off your iPhone.
I'm reading it right now. So I woke up going, what a great party. First thing I got from Stamos, hey kid, who calls a guy kid, by the way? Hey kid, so happy to hang with you, buddy, ... Party next Saturday. You must come. I promise great jam. 3 p.m., it's on. Let me know if you can make it. Good people, great jam. XOXOXO Stamos.
And you fell for that kiss-ass message.
Well, I'm going tomorrow, Natalie.
He's going tomorrow.
But here's the thing. Was John Stamos so elated and happy with the jam? Absolutely fucking not. But if he didn't get the spirit of that jam, when I saw David Arquette walk in with the trumpet, I'm like, it's on. And by the way, I played drums for 3/4 of that. I don't play drums. And when Johnny Knoxville walked in with a jug of fucking moonshine and the sticky icky was in the air, no one was looking at this like some kind of Ringo Starr all-star jam except Stamos.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. Stamos is definitely the fuddy-duddy in this whole story. I blame you not for not knowing.
No, but he got
lyrics.
a bad rap all week. And by the way, he never said any shit to me.
He was grumpy from the moment I walked into the party.
And it wasn't about the music. For John, it was about he walked into Jimmy Kimmel's house, and the first thing he says, and he says it in front of Jimmy Howard. And first of all, I walked into Jimmy's house. I was like, holy fuck, one day if I work hard
Such
enough,
a beautiful house.
Oh my God. It's like a hotel you'd go to in Miami.
Yeah.
But John
inviting,
looked at it and he said, yeah, I had this house when I was 18. I was like, oh my God.
What kind of guy brings a bag of T-shirts to the
I
party?
love John.
Maybe he's the angry drunk.
But no, it's not even the angry
He
drunk.
was
It's
so
everybody
jealous.
wants to be best friends with.
Yeah.
and Howard is the quarterback, and they're all the 16-year-old girls that want Howard's attention.
But again, it was
let me
the
make sure I
genius of
understand
Stern
this.
because there was zero. I mean, look, John Stamos probably talked to me behind my back to everybody at the party, and I'm used to it my whole life, so I think everybody likes me anyway. But when I heard on Monday morning that like, wow, McGrath and Stamos were coming to blows, it was like it blew my mind because this email said, "Dude, will you please come jam with me?" So
That was
and
his
maybe
guilt.
I think the root of it was I did not receive that email, and the trumpet may have been that might have thrown him a little.
But David, how
What
much
the
fun
fuck
was
is
that
this
jam?
dude?
How
That
much
was
fun
the
was that jam?
greatest time
No
of
one
my
knew
life.
anything. The fact was we got through a song or two. That's what
So-
made everybody so happy.
You guys were like the losers. only better.
Stamos is back there thinking we're playing Rush jams and
So
stuff.
if
And
I'm
like,
not mistaken, because I'm the only guy who wasn't there. If I could summarize this,
Yeah.
you're saying John Stamos, great guy if he weren't such an asshole. Is that what you're trying to say?
No, I think
John
what
Stamos
I
is
think-
awesome. He was awesome. He wasn't even grumpy that night.
He
just
was.
No, he
just wanted
wasn't
to play.
grumpy.
He was just like,
All right, David.
nobody
no,
knew his
as the
song.
guy who was
That's the problem.
arguably the guy who received the most bullshit from Stamos, which I didn't. This email shows I didn't. He was really fun and good. It
We
was
got through a few fucking awesome songs.
Yeah.
He was he was in a grumpy mood.
Is that
from the
Fitz
moment.
Stamos?
I just want to say, I was...
Fitzsimmons
Greg, what
joining
was your
us right
take on
now.
it?
Fitzsimmons. Well, I was standing there, and Stamos was on the drums, and Mark McGrath, the bass player, is really the guy that holds the band together. No offense to the trumpet. But like he was
Point taken right there.
so he's holding it together, and then all of a sudden I see Stamos look at him like, I don't know if you remember in Live Aid, Roger Daltrey forgot when to come in during Teenage Wasteland, and Pete Townsend rolled his eyes and shook his head to the whole crowd. That's what he was doing to you, and I
But
just thought,
Fitzsimmons, I'm like, what part of I'm in Sugar Ray don't you fucking understand? you dumb fuck?
I fucking love Sugar Ray. I'm sick of you putting it down.
By the way, who's written more #1 songs, me or John
the Beach
Stamos?
Boys?
You.
I mean, John Stamos, sorry.
Me or Natalie May? Oh, Natalie May.
Well, wait,
Natalie
hold on.
Maines.
Let's back up to something that Jillian said, which is
I
you're
was
saying
nowhere near the microphone. Howard hassled me in the beginning of the night. I said, I am not going near that microphone.
Getting around the.
I heard you couldn't even make it to the mic.
I could have.
Yeah,
I
what
just have
happened
never
to you, Jillian?
said.
Hold
We'll
on,
get to that later.
hold
We'll
on.
get
Before
to
we
that.
put this to rest, going back to something you said,
Yes.
you said that you think the core of this is not about whether it was a good jam or not, that he was grumpy, that Stamos was grumpy because there's a competition for Howard's friendship.
Oh my God. Yes, yes, and yes. And it goes from, I don't think Jimmy's in the competition. I think Jimmy just has the respect of friendship. He gets to travel with Howard. They go away and he's on a level like Howard and Howard respects him. Then you've got Ralph and you've got John Stamos. They're like the 16-year-old girls that want the quarterback's attention. And so when the quarterback pays attention to the other tight end on the team, who's equivalently like a star player,
Thank you,
like
Jillian.
Jimmy. Then it became like this sort of, and I think that's what that was about for John.
Well, I've never hung out with Howard Stern like that, so I was going for
Me
mine,
neither.
man. I'm like, I can't
It's
believe
exciting.
with one of my heroes. I'm
Yes.
sitting there jamming Louie. And by the way, Louie to me that night was Sgt. Pepper's. You know what I'm saying? It was like, look, I'm staring at, look, everybody listening who's a fan of Howard Stern, I was there with Howard jamming. And it was the most amazing thing in my life. And, if I take that
when you were teaching her, but during Louie, I came over and I go, "What are the chords?"
Well, I don't want to brag, but
A,
ADE, yeah.
But I mean, you hummed them and you showed me the rhythm, and then I realized like John Stamos. I don't know if you guys got this, but Jimmy Kimmel sent photos of the night out.
Yes.
Yeah. And which
I
was
didn't
really
get
nice
those.
of him, and you didn't get
To
them.
his
but
friends.
They were nice. You were in a couple. But there was, but if you every shot of John Stamos, he's 2 feet behind Howard and staring at him. It was kind of like,
Well, you know,
seriously.
I think Jillian's onto something because
I mean, it was like he was
Wow.
it was like one of the twins from Full House. He like couldn't take his eyes off him.
Stamos and I are not necessarily friends, but we're friendly, and we work out at the same gym, so I see him a couple times a week.
It's kind of hot.
And he said something right before the party, a few days before. He said, well, you know, Howard Kimmel's having this party for Howard. And I said, yeah, as excited as I could be, because for me to get invited to this
Hello.
is the highlight
Me too,
probably
Jeff.
of the decade.
Here.
Me
So
too.
I say, with all sincerity, I go, I know I got invited. And without missing a beat, Stamos says, God, how many people are coming to this thing?
He invited you.
And I said, I know I'm lowering the curve here a little bit.
No,
but-
listen,
And I think
I
that's
think
what pissed him off a little bit. He was running around at first, and Natalie, you pointed. I saw John, and I've done charity functions with him, and I love John. I saw a different side to him. I got there and I said, "Oh, there's the room with all the instruments," and we went in to check it out. And I was like, "Oh, look at this one!" And he was very serious. He was like,
Right away.
that's not lined up over there properly." And he was like going around and
Yeah.
doing the measurements. And
He's like,
and
McGrath, get up
very
here.
serious.
And
Yeah,
by the
and I
way,
was like, "Oh."
But so
If
again, if I
Stamos
could
hates
chime
me
in.
so bad, why would he invite me tomorrow to jam with the Beach Boys and Bob Saget?
Because-
And don't be jealous.
because He
Little
feels
jealous.
guilty, and he
Little
knows
jealous.
he
You can go
looked
there.
like because he knows he looked like an absolute
He might have had a rough
pussy
night. So
in everyone's mind.
But he's been killed so bad this week. In his
awesome.
defense, John Stamos is a lovely guy.
He's great.
And by the
He
way,
is.
the
He's a great
guy
guy.
he hates the most is me. Me
So-
saying this.
Well, he doesn't
and
hate
he's
you,
a
though.
good musician. You cannot back up Mike
See,
Love, who's a
But
notorious.
see, he doesn't hate you, but here's what really hurts him. We're hearing Howard Stern say, that Mark McGrath man, he just hopped up there and he said, fuck it, and he had a great time, and that's what I'm all about. And I can see John at home going, boing! Like,
But he
oh,
missed,
John,
he
but what
missed
we're
the
saying, I
spirit.
think,
When
is
you
that-
see a jug of moonshine and Sticky Icky going over the air, it's like, how are you going to look at this as some Ringo Starr all-star jam?
Wow.
No,
All right.
no, he took it way too
We-
seriously. He was a curmudgeon from the moment I walked in. He was so jealous of the
Let's put a
entire
fork
thing,
in
and he
Stamos.
thinks he's better than everyone that listens to Howard. He
Arquette,
thinks
what do you
it's
think,
some
Dib?
I heard he's
kudos.
dating
Well, he has a
Lisa
twenty-
G now, Natalie.
He has a 25-year
He's dating
history.
Lisa G now.
Probably.
All right, so
Tonight.
Stamos has got a fork in it. Let's go to the next
Caller?
No, to God
We haven't
McGrath.
taken any
You've clearly
callers.
been drinking. The
I thought
next.
Stamos is on the line.
No, let's go to the next topic of the night, which I know Natalie wants to weigh in on, which is Jillian.
Yes.
You had a lot of fun at the party, as is
I
being
kept
reported.
thinking-
Was Ralph there?
I just
No.
loved. I kept thinking because I did have.
Shall we get
leave kind
Jillian's
of
story
early.
first before
Yeah,
you?
well, that's what I wanted. I kept thinking there's something that Howard's not telling us because I kept wanting to, since I left early. I wanted to know like who's gonna get made fun of.
Wait, you
who
think
acted
Howard's
like a
protecting
fool.
me?
I thought you were curiously absent
from the
from
stories.
lots of the.
But when has Howard
recollection.
ever protected me? I mean, he will throw me under the bus. He fucking killed me. With
So-
F, Mary, kill, he killed me.
So
Well,
you
and
don't
your husband
feel
was
protected?
curiously absent
Well,
also
my
at the party.
husband, I know, my husband was on a motorcycle trip. So he couldn't get back from Mexico, and I said, I'm not missing this. Now, for me to go to this party is a huge deal. It's like you. Going alone, I don't go anywhere. I might live in Hollywood, I might be on the air every day, but I'm pretty secluded. I live in the valley. I have my 2 kids. I'm very mellow. I go home, I put my ponytail up and my zip.
Load
on.
the gun.
I
and
load
get
the gun and
ready
get great
for
sex.
action, baby.
But my God, she won't let that go. You need to have a night like that with Adrienne.
Oh my God!
Anyway, so I got the, first of all, I had my baby 4 months ago, and I got my period that day, and which is fucking brutal.
Awesome.
Yeah, so I'm staying in bed. I'm not going. I'm cramped up, whatever. I take an Anaprox, which is it's a prescription, but I don't look at I don't care if it's drinking,
You should have
non-drinking.
put some in the moonshine.
I don't think you guys needed that. You guys had your own moonshine.
Sorry.
But I took it.
So you
got
take
there.
that drug before you get there.
But it's not like a heavy duty. It's not like Vicodin. It's Anaprox. It's like for cramps, whatever.
And what's the effect?
The effect is I don't have any cramps right now and life is good. So I get there, I'm uncomfortable, I'm by myself, and I have a couple glasses of wine. And then I get very, very sick. Like I start feeling sick. And it's just as you guys, I went in there with John Stamos to look at the room, and the room started spinning, and I was like, I've got to go lie down. So I went and lied down. But, when you're bleeding profusely and you're wanting to be at this party, I had just way too much going on. So that's what that was about.
Talk more about the bleeding.
Well, let me tell you, Natalie.
What was the blood like?
Well, the story that we're trying to get at is that there was a story reported today, right, by your favorite Natalie Lisa G, talking about.
Yes, well, and actually, I'm a big fan of Adam Carolla.
Me too.
Well, I was with Adam's wife, Lynette, and that's when I got sick. And thank God I was with Lynette, though, because
did you
she's a
barf,
good
Jill?
lady. Yeah, I did.
At the party in front of people. Okay.
Well, I did
look,
with Lynette.
not my first time.
But I have no shame in my game, only because I don't get out. It was my first, like I said, I was not 100% great, and I did have the Anaprox and the wine, and I didn't feel good. And I said, Lynette, I'm not good. This is not
Now,
good.
Natalie, you were listening to Carolla's show this morning.
Yes, and I felt for Jillian, and I was wondering, did you feel, were you
They were
holding your
talking
breath
about
this
it
week,
on the show.
wondering? Yes, they did talk about it, and they talked about how Jillian did.
She said I was ladylike. I
From
know
her
that.
perspective, she thought it was drinking, and that you
puked at a party. It's not a big
daintily
deal.
threw up in her
Not
own lap.
crazy. But one thing I'd like to share with the fans out there, that's a nice move on Jimmy's part, is he had a Dyson hand dryer. He had a hand dryer in his little bathroom there. I thought that was kind of something.
Well,
to
I did
share.
feel like a little like Goldilocks afterwards, looking for Jimmy's bathroom. So I just wanted to lie down and make it go away. I said, here I am at the greatest fucking entertainer of all time's party, and I'm not feeling great. And it was, I'm not going to sit and defend myself. I probably should not have had wine.
Wait, did
on
you really
Anaprox.
vomit in your lap?
I think
heard
it was Lynette's
it was
lap.
ladylike.
No,
But
I
she-
just did not. I felt that the room was spinning, and I just knew, and I had to lie down, and it wasn't good. But it wasn't because I was completely intoxicated. I didn't have any moonshine. But it was my first night out since the babies, and I probably shouldn't.
Andy, did
Who
you
had
listen-
moonshine at that party?
I did
Who had
not.
moonshine?
I did some.
I did. I had some. Jeff, did
Did
you?
it fuck you up
I did
at all,
not.
David?
It came out after I left.
It was next level.
But you got
It was
wasted,
the
but not
next of it.
sick wasted or anything.
No, like drug wasted.
like you
It was
said,
acid wasted.
Yeah, it was beyond.
Funny thing
Everyone who
Howard
drank
said.
it was saying the N-word during the party.
Andy, Andy, were you listening this week to the show?
absolutely,
Okay,
of
so
course.
now hearing
be here if I didn't?
hearing this and listening to it on the air, did you get any sense that this was uncomfortable for Howard, because it put him in a really unusual position, which is he's hanging out with a lot of people that he's
a goof
friendly
on.
with, and now he has to come back. And it didn't seem like he felt as comfortable.
No, it totally didn't. I really did feel like he was holding back more than normal, and I wanted to hear a little more about what happened at the party, and I really kind of was like, God damn, it's like that thing that happened with Robin that she absolutely won't talk about. That, and I felt the same way. It's like, fuck you, this whole show's about honesty.
So
Bring
was
it
anyone
out, man.
there
Tell me
for
more
the
about
whole
the
night?
party.
I was.
I want
Was
to
there
hear
some-
What else do you want to
Spit
hear?
up.
But was there something that Howard left
David.
out?
No, I don't think so. David, you were there.
Well,
for the
but
entire-
more than what Howard left out, it's the tone. Robin was picking up on it and was kind of hitting on it, which is he was more guarded this week, and it seemed to me like he might have been protecting Stamos a little bit.
You know why he
Well,
was?
to me more, because she goes, well, what does she really look like in person? And Howard's like, she's hot. And she's like, oh, well, of course you're going to say that. but
David,
she
did
is.
you pick up on that?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Courtney came up to him and was like, "Hey, I heard you wanted to stick your finger up my ass."
She did not.
Great icebreaker. Great icebreaker.
And then,
God bless her.
Wait, how did you feel when he said that she looked totally
he got
hot?
embarrassed, and she said, "No, that's cool. Beth, is it cool?" And so he stuck his finger up his tongue up her ass. Yeah, it was awesome.
Wait, when
It was
he
a great
said that
party.
Courtney was
Fucking
totally
wild.
hot when she was on the drums, and Howard said, I have to admit, like when Courtney got on the drums and she could drink, he goes, that was so hot.
No, but you know what he said? The one thing I thought he wouldn't was that, and no offense, you're she's your wife. There was an upskirt shot when she sat down, and I was looking at it, and I'm like, I'm staring at. I'm
It's the kind
staring
of
at
party it
Courtney
was,
Cox's-
kids. I mean,
Yeah.
you better leave your fucking shit at home. Let's have a party.
I think,
Are we
Greg,
having a
I think you
party?
said it best in your show, dude. It's like everybody let their pretense at the door. I don't think Howard's ever had more fun here in Los Angeles. You know, I don't care who you were, where you're from, what genre
He
of
said no
entertainment.
assholes at the party.
It's like when you were in that little room, you were in a fucking weirdo little nest of fun, and just only got maybe Stamos wasn't there, but all of us were all there. Well, you know, we all got it. We're like, we're gonna protect this with everything we got.
but as a
and we're
listener,
gonna remember this for the rest of our lives.
Yeah.
As a listener, it was
Yeah,
clear
buddy.
to me that he had a freaking. This is one
Great
of the best
time. He did
experiences
have
I've ever had in
fun.
L.A.
Mark,
No doubt.
Andy, we were there, and that's the truth.
Mark, did you notice listening on the air this week or did you feel that it was more uncomfortable for him? He couldn't do this all the time.
I thought he was really comfortable, strictly from being there and playing with them, man. He was smiling the whole time. His bangs were in his face. He was on the drums. He's on the keyboards. The only guy that got real salty was Stamos. Like,
no, I'm talking about.
Yeah, he's had
when
a rough time throughout the years. He's always put, like, spoke his mind and talked truth about people, so it's hard for him to go out in Hollywood
That's right,
and see all
David.
that.
Yes.
But he had a good time, and he could talk, more candid
think
if he
he was-
wanted to. But he's just trying to
And he was honestly humbled, I think, by the turnout. I think that was genuine.
The
I
people
think,
that love him,
You're right.
his whole trip.
Yeah.
You're right.
So he felt
Yeah.
comfortable.
You're right.
Howard, thank
Got
you
the
very
strong
much.
Love you, Howard.
On the air.
Love you, Howard.
Celebrity Superfan Roundtable number 3 on Howard 101.
Hey, what's up? There's somebody on the phone that wants to talk to you on line 19. Somebody who's like a little irritated with you.
Oh, who's this?
Well, pick it up. You'll see.
I don't like to be surprised.
You'll like this.
Hello, irritated person.
Hello, irritated person.
Hello?
Who's that, my dad?
No.
Howard, I'm not your father, but I'm a big fan, whether you know it or not. But I'm kind of straightening my life out here between John Stamos, who I love.
Oh, Don Rickles.
Is this Don? Oh, my God.
Oh, lousy party. God bless you. Happy birthday. But I'm not down to the point where I have a nervous breakdown and throw myself on the floor because I'm not at your party. I mean, I got a life. John Stamos comes in there and he snapped John, and I love him.
Yeah.
And then Jimmy says I can't climb the stairs. And then you say, who needs the party? Maybe they're having cocaine. Maybe Rickles don't belong. I got a life.
Don.
I respect you, but give me a break. I'm an old Jew trying to stay alive, and you're trying to wipe me out with this lousy party.
Mr. Rickles.
Put my name on the standby list when you're not such a big hit.
Hey, Mr. Rickles.
What is it, sir?
Let me just explain
yeah,
myself.
first of all, let me just say, he sounds pretty chipper to me.
He is chipper. Listen, Mr. Rickles, I came out to L.A. Jimmy Kimmel threw a party for me.
Yeah.
Stamos walked in, and he said to me, oh, my God, you didn't invite Don Rickles. He wanted to come to the party. I mean, was any of that true? Did you really want to come to the party?
No, I said to Jimmy, he said to me, listen, John said to me, listen, Don, let me go with you in the car. You and Barbara and we'll go to Jimmy's party. I said I wasn't invited.
Right.
Well, the man snapped right in front of me. He said, you got to be kidding, Don. You weren't invited? I said, I'll get over it, John.
Yeah, the reason.
Let me finish, Howard.
Go ahead.
I'm talking.
Sorry.
It's not nice when you butt in. So I said, Howard, I respect Howard. I'm a big fan. He doesn't know that. But I listen to all this Hazara that he does, and I enjoy it. I said, but gee whiz, don't make me have it. I became a cripple, spitting up on the floor, and I had to put a straitjacket on me because I wasn't at the party.
Yeah, listen.
Hey, the way he headed you were very hurt.
Yeah, I knew that was not true because I said, first of all, it never would even occur to me that Don Rickles would want to come to this party.
Oh, maybe he would want to come to the
I
party.
sure did. I would have loved it. And you know what? You said the right thing on the air the other day. You said if Rickles, somebody should have told him what the party was all about, and then it was up his choice if he wanted to come. And I said, gee, no matter what, I would have said okay. I mean, I don't sit at the party and wet myself and dribble all over me.
Listen, you
I'm
know,
not 105. You know.
I've told this to you. I mean, you're my hero. You're one of my inspirations. I
Well,
mean,
thank you. Thank you.
And I didn't have many,
And
but
I thank you for putting me in the league with your father, because I respect him too. He's quite a guy.
No, I sat there and studied Don Rickles on television like he was a rabbi. I mean, I would study this guy, and every move he made was important to me, and everyone knows that. I've said it a million times. And
Then
if I
you should invite him to your party.
Well,
I'm beginning to feel like John.
No, I would have been, but and that's like saying you should have invited President Obama to the party. I mean, I mean,
Well,
no, seriously.
why not?
I mean, but my point is that it's Don Rickles. I don't have a personal relationship with Don Rickles where I'd feel even comfortable.
Well, now you do.
Well, now I do. Now I know. now I'm not going to leave you alone.
I don't know what Jimmy's problem was. Jimmy knows Don.
Yeah, but Jimmy, I don't know. Jimmy,
And I'm on with Jimmy. I'm going to take care of Jimmy.
All right.
So you know, I know Jimmy a lifetime, but I'm going to give him a nervous breakdown.
Where are you now? Beverly Hills?
Yeah, no, I'm in here in New York because I'm going to do David Letterman Wednesday night.
Oh.
It'll not be on Wednesday, but I'm doing it tonight.
And who are you here with? Your wife and everything?
No, I'm with a hooker and two broads from Chicago.
Oh, now that makes sense.
I'm here with my wife. No, I'm here with my wife. No, I don't live in that world that you talk about. I don't live in. 30 years ago, I might have looked around for 10 minutes, but that was it.
You're still having sex with your wife, right?
What? Are you going to go into that?
Yeah.
No, I pop a monkey every night.
No, but seriously, you're still getting it up, right?
Huh? What?
You still get aroused.
Well, how do you do?
What do you mean, how do I do?
Well, I want to know if you're so inquisitive about me. How do you do? Do you circle the bed and get an estimate, or do you just jump right in?
I jump right in. You too, right?
That's it.
All right. Listen, Mr. Rickles, let me say, first of all, I apologize you weren't at this party. From now on, whenever I have a party, you'll be getting an invitation.
Okay.
I'm not kidding with you. I'm not kidding with you. You're going to be invited to everything. You're going to think I'm stalking you. You're going to have to call the police.
Get a restraining order on invitation.
Hey, this Toy Story.
You can't get a break.
That's right.
I just wanted to straighten John out so everybody didn't think I was having a breakdown.
Right.
Because I wasn't at the party.
Well, he created the whole thing.
He created the thing. You never asked. You never. In other words, let me just get it straight. Set the record straight. You never walked up to John Stamos and said, "Hey, John, I hear there's a big party going on, and I'm not invited."
No.
No.
I didn't say that.
You didn't say that. You didn't even know about the party.
Well, I had heard rumors about you having a party. I must say that. I didn't know who, because of Kimmel. I heard that he said something about a party. And I said, oh, really? And I said to John, oh, there's some sort of party. And he said, yeah, well, I'll pick you up, and you'll pick me up, and we'll go together. That's when he ran off a cliff.
You know what's funny with you? I wonder how you would have functioned at that party. First of all, I mean, I picture you would have sat at the party and everybody would have had to come up to you. The party would have been more about you than me. Maybe it was better you weren't there.
Okay.
You were thinking you'd be overshadowed?
Yeah, maybe Don would have overshadowed me.
Oh, believe me, the whole idea was, to be honest with you, my wife and I said it would be nice if you called up Howard and told him that I wasn't a wreck over this party thing.
Of course not.
We are followers of you, and we wanted you to know that.
And listen, you would have been annoyed at this party. Everybody, after an hour, went into this band room where they played music.
Yeah, that I heard that too.
You wouldn't have sat there for 2 seconds.
No. And I heard John was upset that they couldn't play the instruments or something.
Yeah, I mean, come on. What do you want from me? You know what? I know something about you because Johnny Carson used to go to his parties. I was afraid you'd get there and start making out with Demi Moore, and you would ruin all the marriages. That's what I think would have happened.
You are an old horny Jew. You got to pull yourself together.
You're not kidding. You used to go to some great parties though, huh? Sinatra, Carson,
Johnny, yeah.
Oh, sure, yeah. We had those were great days. We had good times.
But Johnny never had you to the house.
Oh yeah, sure I was. So sure.
I thought he was. I mean, I thought he was antisocial.
No.
Well,
he had parties.
He was pretty much a loner that way, but he was a friend to me, and he had me at his house. Sure.
But Letterman would never have you to his house.
Well, I've had dinner. David gave me a surprise party at 21 a few years ago.
He did?
With his whole cast, and he's been swell to me.
Wow.
And I've had a dinner with him and his writer, alone, and Barbara and I, yeah.
You're kidding me.
No, that's when Regis had a nervous breakdown.
Yeah, you went. Regis is hung up about it. You're telling me that Letterman threw a party for you.
Yes, he did.
And came to the party.
Yes, he did. In 21, yes, he did.
You want to know why that's unusual? This guy doesn't even go to his own staff parties.
Well, well, he did for me.
No kidding.
I was a surprise to me. I was very flattered. Yeah.
Who's better, me or Letterman? In your opinion?
There's no question about it. Letterman.
In your mind, there's no debate, right?
That's it. Why discuss something that'll embarrass you? Forget about it.
No, but I mean, you wouldn't have liked Jimmy's party. Everyone's standing around playing musical instruments.
Do you drink moonshine?
You wouldn't have drank moonshine.
No, I don't drink moonshine. I drink vodka, and that's about it.
Yeah, me too. I mean, these kids today, you should see what they drink.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
But, I met you the first time I met you, I think you remember, years ago in L.A. at a radio show.
Yes.
Yep.
And they had remember, Robin, you had a whole lineup of people on radio?
Right.
And I came up and introduced myself, and that was my first meeting with you. I don't know if you remember that. But
I remember it very well. We were stunned and talked about it for a long time after.
Hey, Don.
Oh, really?
Don, when you go on Letterman, you going to bring up all this sex with him?
No, I don't discuss sex with you. I don't even discuss sex with you.
No, I mean, he had the sex.
No, he's his trouble with his wife. No, I don't. Hey, I'm too brilliant for that.
You're not going to make any mention of it.
No, I don't get into sex unless he talks about it. I never, but he never does.
Do you know what
Hey, I don't have to count on that. See, you
I do.
wind up with orgies to keep you going. I don't need that.
You don't need that information.
No, you got to find out who's popping who to keep, and that makes you happy. You got to relax once in a while, Howard. Lock yourself in the bathroom and forget about it.
You won't bring it up because you don't want to embarrass him, right?
No, it's not that question. It's not my style, and I don't do that.
Really?
That's right. You got to come and see my show.
I saw your show.
I'll get you comped. Don't worry.
I saw your show.
Robin, I'll even invite you. Don't worry.
Thank you.
You embarrassed a lot of people at that show. You were up there. You were on stage. You were making fun of a lot of different people. I saw what you did.
Sure I do, but I'm never mean-spirited, and I've always done. For 50 years I've been headlining, so I guess I'm doing something right.
You're damn right. You were great. Do you know what you're going to do on Letterman tonight? Do you have it mapped out in your head, or is there something?
Well, they give you notes and stuff that they'd like you to talk about, or he would like to talk about, and usually, the great thing even with David, like when I was on with Johnny Carson or so for years, we would say, for example, we're going to talk about an airport. And when I get on the air, I'd say, hello, John. And he'd say, how's your mother? And I'd say, you never liked my mother. What are you bringing that up for?
Right.
And we'd do 20 minutes on my mother in front of his mother, and that was the show. So I never know, but with David, I know him pretty good, and so I do what's laid in front of me,
So in other words, there is a pre-interview, and you guys work out something, because I always thought most of this was spontaneous, but I'm naive.
Well, it is spontaneous. It's just an idea. Say, well, let's talk about trains, or let's talk about. He wants to know what an idea what you might talk about, and then he looks down at his notes and says, "Hey, well, you want to talk about airplanes, or you want to talk about dogs?" It's whatever comes up.
Will you ever withhold from them something where you just want to surprise Dave with it and see what happens, or are you so professional that you would tell him everything that you're going to be talking about?
Well, sure, I tell him everything. There's nothing I've got to hide, except that I attacked a woman Thursday, but that's not his business,
Was Mike Douglas a stiff in the sense that, was he hard to work with, Mike Douglas?
No, Mike was a very, very down-to-earth guy and a very relaxing kind of guy, and he had a different type of show. It was more or less daytime television, and he would kid around. We'd do jokes with a bear or a monkey. He had animals and all. It was like a daytime Ed Sullivan show. So
Did Johnny Carson bring... I think sometimes when you're on with a guy like Mike Douglas, you could actually shine more because he's such a straight. In a way, it's easier working with a Mike Douglas than a Johnny Carson. Am I correct?
Oh, no. Johnny Carson was king. He was the greatest wrestler. So,
why?
There was because he set up things. He made all the actors, if you had any ability, he made you look great. He made me always look great. God bless him. He always made me look good.
Why? Did you think...
And David does that, too.
What about Leno? He's a shithead, huh?
No, Jay is Jay. He does his thing, and I get along good with Jay. I have no beef with anybody. I tell you, I've been very fortunate because I don't leave myself open for anybody that I think is, certainly not the whole world loves me, but the people I know are not in my particular corner, I just avoid.
It's fascinating.
Don't read a book, Howard.
No, but you know what? You know what's interesting to me about you? You're so great at these performances and getting up there on stage. You make it look effortless, and I'm really kind of curious about the process. I really am. And why do you always... Did you ever think in your wildest dreams you would outlive Johnny Carson? In other words, he was a much younger man than you.
Yes, he was. Well, I don't think about death and how much I got, but Now that you remind me, I'm looking at my watch. I got about another hour.
You're glad that you're winning this race.
Yeah, well, you know, Robin, you get up there in life, and I'm married 45 years and very happy. Like your folks are married.
Yeah, like 60 years or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that's why I love them. I never met them, but that's great. And so being 45 years married, I have a different life than you do, but it's certainly comparatively happy, and I'm glad about that.
But isn't it shocking to you at your age now to see all these younger guys like die off? I mean, isn't it a little freaky? I mean, like Johnny Carson.
Well, that's life. Hey, Howard, we're all going to be called on.
That's why you have to keep making new friends, I think.
Yeah, but you took care of yourself. Carson with the cigarettes, right? That did him in.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm not his doctor, but he had his problems. And sometimes you have health problems that you can't avoid. You know, you don't have to be a bad guy if you have something wrong with you.
Yeah, but all these guys
perfectly healthy.
And then you used to look over at Ed McMahon, and you loved making him laugh.
Yeah, we carried it a lot. You know,
Ed was great.
Newhart and I carried it a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, but Sinatra, all these guys with the smoking.
Oh, Frank would say, "Gee, hey, please, another great man."
Yeah, but they all smoked the cigarettes. It killed them.
Who cares? We had fun.
I care.
We had fun.
You knew not.
You should have been with us, Howard. Then maybe you would have been a hit.
Are you kidding? It would have been great. You imagine me and you together?
No, I can't.
I can. That's my. All right, listen.
You would have liked to, but you wouldn't invite him to the party.
Wait, what'd you say, Don?
I'd be scared. I'm kidding.
You'd be scared to hang around with me.
Yeah, I'm kidding.
You know what, Don? I'm a lot like you. I'm a big bore. I sit at home, I stare at the wall, and I wait for
yourself. Did he say he was a big bore?
Of course he's a big boy. When he only turns it on. Are you the type of guy who only turns it on? I saw you even. You don't turn it on when you're off the...
Well, I'm a big fan of sports, and I watch the Dodgers and basketball, and when I'm on the road, I watch, a lot of television and sports.
Yeah, you sit and stare at the
TV.
TV.
I'm social at night. But I'm not a guy that runs to every party in town. No, I'm not
that's
that way.
That's what old Jews do. They stare at the television set. you bring a TV dinner out and you stare at it.
No TV dinner.
Tray?
We have a cook.
Yeah, you have a cook.
Yeah, right.
But listen to me. Do you sit at home and write jokes?
Everything I've ever done has never been on paper. Everything I've ever done, I've never had a writer, by the hands of God.
Really?
I've been blessed. I've never had a writer, only on television when I had to do a situation comedy or something like that. And I never had, and all the roasts that I hosted and the roasts that I was on, Greg Garrison, rest his soul, just stood out there and said, "Rickles, you do whatever you want," and that's what I did.
Wait a second, I've seen you.
I'm still talking.
But Don, I've seen you do roasts.
And you kill.
And you come out and kill. You're telling me you don't sit and write down a joke ahead of time?
Not a word. Not a word.
That is phenomenal to me. Do you?
I wouldn't lie to you. Not a word.
But don't you sweat bullets doing that? I mean,
no. Hey, I get the adrenaline going, and that's what makes it happen. Sure, I get excited. Like tonight, even though I've been with David a million times, I have that extra little motor going that says, "Oh, gee, I got to do good," like all actors, and that makes it happen for me. My biggest treat was to be with Sinatra at Ronald Reagan's inaugural, and they said, Frank said, "I want to have Don Rickles at my Reagan's inaugural," and they said, "No, you can't." And he said, "Well, you don't have him, you don't have me," and that's a true story. And I got out at the inaugural in Kennedy Center and did my thing, and thank God I was a big hit, and I owe it to Frank, and he believed in me.
Yeah, but you know what's amazing to me? I would be nervous wreck if I had to get out on a roast where, everyone's killing and not have material prepared. What do? You think about the guy. And
hey, look at you. You got to understand how you do something very unusual. That's where your great talent is. You do something like 5-6 hours on radio, talking and keeping it interesting and interviewing all kinds of weird things, weird people and normal people, and that's quite a gift to be able to do what you do. So don't put yourself down in that respect.
When they do that Toy Story, does everybody get in a room, or do you do your thing individually?
No, Robin. It's similar to you guys. You sit in a booth, and the director sits next to you and says, "Well, it's funny in that sense because John Lasseter, who's a great man, said you're going to be Mr. Potato Head." I said, "I don't do it with cartoons wing along." He said, "No, you're the voice." And we sit there, and he said, "Now, Don, when you walk in, it's Mr. Potato Head, the birds are sick, and the elephant doesn't feel well, and the trees are high, and the wind is blowing." I said, "Schmuck, it's 6:30. Let me go home and have breakfast."
Right. When you say, this is the last question, I'll let you get it because I know you got to get a nap. When you say God rest his soul, whenever somebody who you knew died, you say God rest his soul, are you a super religious guy?
No, but I'm a great believer of the faith. Of my background in Judaism, and my mother and father were very active in temple. We're conservative Jews, and I follow as much as I can.
You wrap tefillin?
No, come on. Well, my blood pressure's fine.
Do you celebrate Shavuos?
No, I don't. Tisha B'Av. How about Tisha B'Av?
Do you ever build a sukkah in your backyard?
Yeah. I suck at apples every sukkah.
Invite me to your sukkah one time. I want to sit right there.
Hey, right now, your name is written down.
Thank
the
you.
wife just fell over. She got a mild attack.
But you speak Hebrew, right?
No, schmuck. What am I, an Israeli fighter pilot?
You don't know how to. You don't know how to read Hebrew?
No, I don't. I can read Hebrew. Yeah.
You can daven, right?
Yes, I can. Yeah. How do you know so much? Kiss my talent. I didn't know you knew so much.
No, I know something.
You do. You sure do.
You're goddamn right. I do.
I'm proud of you.
So you believe in God?
Why? No, I believe in you, so I must believe in God.
Do you believe you'll go to heaven and see Johnny and Frank and all of them?
Well, I put a reservation in. I don't know if I'll see him, though.
I hope you do. Believe me. It would be
Thank
wonderful.
you.
Listen, Don Rickles, any party of mine you're invited to.
Okay.
You are my
Robin,
guy.
by the way, I didn't say much to you, but you're a talented lady, and thank you for being so nice.
Well, thank you.
I am just grateful, Mr. Rickles, that in my lifetime, I got a chance to speak with you personally and tell you how important you are to me. You
Well, that's
are
very kind of you.
to hear your voice on the phone and to get to talk to you. You are an amazing talent. You are my hero, and I love you.
Well, thanks, Howard. I appreciate that, and I think the world of you. And that's why my wife and I usually don't do this, but you were so nice talking about us as often as you do. My wife said you should give him a call and show you respect the man.
Your wife's wife's a mensch.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
And I hope to meet her one day.
You will.
Hey, invite him to a party.
I would. I didn't think he'd want to have anything to do with riffraff like me. We're going to go to a party and we're going to swing. You and my wife.
And Robin, keep him going and keep him out of trouble, will you?
All right.
All right.
Okay, sweetie.
Thank you, Mr. Rickles. Bye-bye.
Thank you both, babe.
The great Don Rickles, ladies and
Wow.
gentlemen. Robin, you were just treated to an icon.
I know. I mean, that he even knows my name is a big deal to me.
He doesn't. I wrote it down for him.
You.
So your assessment after that conversation is that he wasn't pining to go to this party.
Absolutely not.
That's what I thought.
John, and this is what I thought had happened, that John brought up the party and then found out that they weren't invited.
Well,
and now he's in a situation, and he's like, whoa, what a faux pas. But he's the one who made the faux pas.
There you go. Well, I spoke to John over the weekend. I mean, we emailed back and forth. And
what was he upset about?
well, I don't know. He just felt he was coming off bad on all this, and I was just teasing. I wasn't, I love John.
Oh, he's too sensitive. It was just fun.
When I see you playing Needle and Damage, and you were just rehearsing and stuff, and how did you learn how to be so proficient at the guitar? Do you think you're just sort of a musical genius?
I'm certainly not great, but I have a certain it's my deal. It works for me, and
Is
I've tried
Needle
to
and
get
the
a little
Damage done hard to play? Is that a difficult song to? Because you do the whole thing. You pick through the whole song.
When I first tried to learn it when I was a kid, it was hard because it's slightly syncopated, but
Right.
it's not that hard. Why do you like this song?
It makes me sad, as all music does, and the sadder the better for me. And I love Neil Young, but it wrecks me every time I hear it, and I don't even know why. It just has to do with damaged people. And damaged people, I always think I have to save them. And that's what gets me in trouble.
You sure found your niche.
I sure did. What attracted you to this song?
I think I'm similar to you. I identify with the misfits in a way. I feel bonded to them, and I think pulling yourself out of the screaming sorrow of your losses is heroic, and I like to help people and help myself.
I don't know too many people who are like sing Needle and the Damage Done, but your version is amazing. Would you do a little of that now?
Sure.
Right. Do this. I'll try not to cry.
Heard you knocking on my cellar door. I love you, baby. Can I have some more? Ooh, damage done. I hit the city and I lost my band. I watched the needle take another man. Gone, damage done. I sing the song because I love the man. I know that some of you don't understand. Milk, blood to keep running out. I've seen the needle and the damage done. A little part of it isn't everyone, but every junkie is like the setting sun. Heard you knocking on my cellar door. I love you, baby. Can I have some more? Ooh, damage done.
Whoa. Man. That's really good. Oh, my God. I love it. Robin, you got to get into this.
Well, I'm going to get one.
You got it. You have to get it today.
Well, if I have time, Howard, I will get it today.
Get that new assistant. What do you got? A new assistant? I'm hearing reports about you.
No.
Holy cow. You got to hear this one.
No.
Let me digress for a minute.
What happened to Captain Dan? Go.
I don't know
Captain Dan.
What happened to Captain Dan?
Names.
Is Captain Dan still your assistant?
Yes, Captain Dennis is still with me.
Well, all I know is people around here, I might as well tell you this.
What?
People around here are terrified because Robin is yet another charity event she's organizing. Terrified of you. Terrified of you and your charity work. Because they know they're going to get, you know, what is that called when they take you into the military? Not the draft, but conscripted or, you know what I mean? They are terrified of you.
Geez. Let me,
you're the terrorist.
Ease their consideration.
Here's the report I get.
Obligated to do anything.
Yesterday, Robin just brings some woman up here with a British accent.
She doesn't have a British accent.
She has some accent.
She's from Slovenia.
Well, whatever. She had some weird accent.
Welcome.
Yeah. So, wherever Slovenia is, only Robin knows where that is.
Welcome to Slovenia.
Yeah, I was scared of Guatemala. Now Slovenia. I was raised in Slovenia. My father was Dracula, and I am the son of Dracula. So anyway, Robin shows up. Yeah, this woman is walking around, and Robin introduces her to no one.
What?
Listen to this report I got. This is a report.
I introduced her to everyone we saw.
I heard she went over where Jason and Will sit. She's sitting on the phone, making phone calls. Jason went back there. He goes, "Excuse me, who are you?" You know, he's going to call security. She goes, "I'm with Robin." Or however she talks, I don't know.
I'm with Rob.
I'm with Robin from Slovenia. So Jason's like, "Oh, okay, I think."
I don't know where she wound up. Jared, she had asked if there was a place where she could use her computer, and Jared, I left her with Jared.
Well, then Jared...
I don't know where he took her.
She ended up in Tim's office on a computer for 3 hours, whatever you were busy with. And she's tied into Robin's new charity work with this comedy show, and then Robin would... this is all third hand. You can refute anything you want. So Robin sees Richard, or one of those guys, Richard or Sal. You will be sitting at a table at the comedy show.
I was saying I would like them to.
No, according to them.
And then at the end of it, I guess he missed the would like you.
No.
He said, oh, do you notice I was just told what I'm going to do? And I was like, no, it's a choice.
Robin's getting these guys to sit at tables, and then they get auctioned off to sit at the table for the night. All I know is everyone has to spring into action with your charity.
I asked.
This 15 organization, can you end it now? Everyone's wanting me to ask you, would you just end it? Just stop, and we'll forget about it and never say a word about it. Can you stop?
No, because you would never stop saying words about it.
It just seems your charity work gets involved with everyone here. No one wants to be involved, I don't think.
Well, if they don't want to be involved, they don't have to be.
They're afraid of you.
Oh, stop it.
They
What's to be afraid
They
of?
are so afraid of you. You hold a grudge.
You're wacky. I don't hold any grudges.
This is what I'm hearing. I don't say that. This is what I'm hearing. I'm telling you. I'm giving you feedback.
You're painting me as something that's ridiculous. And so are they. They're crazy.
Yeah, here comes JD. Uh-oh.
JD,
you sure you want to talk?
Yeah, well.
Why are you afraid of Robin?
Because I don't want to get yelled at. She threatened to stab me in the eye with a pencil for talking about her movie.
Oh, my God.
That was different.
That was different.
She was leaving. I heard the thing with Sal and Richard.
Right. What'd you hear?
Well, I can't remember the exact wording, but it sounded, she wasn't asking. She was
barking.
I said, I would like you to. Maybe that doesn't sound like an ask.
I didn't hear a would like. I heard,
you will be...
No.
You will be sitting at a table together with fans, and they will pay to sit with you. Who's going to pay to sit with Richard and Sal? I'd pay to stay away from them.
I was actually worried. I thought she would come up to me next, but, I didn't think I was that famous anyway. So.
Wow. Robin, don't ask me. I'm busy. God forbid I get a social life. You actually should go and sit at some table with a fan and hopefully get a date.
I don't want to dress as a court jester. No, exactly. I'm not doing it.
Listen, I'm not getting involved with this one. I donated to the last one with the movies with those kids. That's it. Leave me alone. It sounds like a fun evening, too, and I think it's great, but...
It's going to be a wonderful evening. Paul Mooney, David Tell, Gilbert Godfrey just signed on.
Wow.
To be a part of it.
He's funny as hell.
Daryl Hammond.
He's great.
Saturday Night Live.
You got a great lineup. God love you. Where's the money going? 15 organization?
No, it's going to 15 and the New Jersey Seeds, which is an organization that gets underprivileged children into schools when they're very talented. They get them into prep schools. They get them into Ivy League colleges.
Look at you.
With tutoring and mentoring.
Look at you. Behold what has become of you. You've blossomed, I swear to God. You know what? You go, girl. Just leave me out of it.
Oh, my goodness.
Oy vey is married with the charity. You're on fire.
Tickets on sale, 15foundation.org.
Does sound like a great evening.
I'm going to have a good time.
Yeah. Are you going to stay up the whole night?
Funny people.
Is it a weeknight?
It's a weeknight.
Oy vey. Why are you keeping the staff up late during a weeknight when they have to work the next day?
Oh, God.
Why are you doing that?
Here we go.
What's going on with you?
Who wrote you that note?
Really, why are you doing that? It's a good question no matter who wrote it.
I am not keeping anybody up late. They don't have to participate if they don't want to.
Right. Sal and Richard are participating. Sal is so afraid of you.
Sal is afraid of me?
Yeah, he hates when you're angry with him. He said, I'll just do it. He
doesn't have to do it if he doesn't want to.
Yeah. How did they get a hold of you to raise money for this charity? I mean, how did you find out about this one?
I've known about Seeds for over a year.
Yeah.
I went to a special open house they had.
Yeah. You checked them out? You sure they're not taking this?
They're great. In fact, Dan Foreman was the one.
Oh, he did? All right. He's a pretty smart guy.
Introduced me to seeds. Yeah.
Like they're not
New Jersey seeds.
They're not going on a junket to Puerto Rico or anything.
No, they stay right there in New Jersey and they educate kids. Are you afraid of me?
No, I'm not. Well, not about this.
Oh, when are you afraid of me?
I guess if I would be in a respectful way, if you got angry about something, I would have caution. But not about this. I'm excited about this dinner. I've started looking up recipes, and I'm getting all ready for it.
Recipes? Are you cooking?
I thought I was cooking for it. No, Rob asked me to sit at one of the tables. I'm very excited.
Yeah.
It'll be fun. It's just fun. So.
I should hope.
Yeah.
It wasn't like mandatory. I don't know. Everything gets convoluted around here and becomes some kind of edict, and I don't know. I have no idea how things work in people's minds. But I appreciate you.
No, thanks.
Are you feeling any pressure to go to this fundraiser for Robin?
I don't look at it as a fundraiser. Fundraisers where you legitimately raise money. This is some sort of big shot show off melee where there's booze involved. That's all this is.
Are you feeling any pressure from Robin to attend this charity event?
How do they do it in the movies? I don't know how to answer that one.
If Robin really gives a shit, sell one of your Mercedes or your boats and ship it off to Guatemala. Right, JD?
Let me see. Am I feeling pressure? Pressure. No, not at all.
How did she approach me? Like this. Oh, I have good news for you. You will be attending my charity event. We will be auctioning you off like a slave.
No pressure. I'm fine. I'm not stressing out over this. I don't feel like she's really making us do this at all.
You will be sitting at a table, a celebrity table, where they would pay $10,000 to sit with you. And I'm like, oh, really? Well, thank you. I wasn't asked. I was told.
It's going to be so relaxing, and it's no pressure. No pressure at all.
If you really care, just go out. Charity should be done in an anonymous manner. That's true charity. It should be selfless. That's a true philanthropist. Instead, she's got bottles of champagne and Paul Mooney and Dave Attell, $10,000 tables. What, are you kidding me? $10,000. You know what I could do with $10,000? You know how many men I can make happy on $10,000? I'll take them over to the Dominican Republic, believe me.
She didn't come up to us and say, you're coming to my benefit. She didn't say anything like, you guys are going to be hosting a table. She didn't say that.
We're going to be raising our glasses, putting them down our gullets. Robin will go back home to her beautiful palace, one of her beautiful palaces, and she'll have one of her little servants stick a tube up her ass, another little Mexican roll her over in that stupid mat to, sweat her out. She'll have somebody feeding her berries and green drinks. And these little Guatemalan boys will be there with whacking the flies off their faces, eating shit out of a bowl. But hey, it's a fundraiser, and that's what's important.
She just asked, real low pressure, asked us. Sorry.
Hey, by the way, I should mention that Sal and Richard put together a new crank call, and they called a spiritual healer lady, which is funny in itself because what is
going on out there?
And probably the audience can't hear it, but we can. And in the halls, it's just yelling and talking, and like Jason arguing with Gary, and they were in here arguing in front of me about something.
Really?
Yeah. And I just said, enough, guys. They were arguing about whether the Super Bowl, whether New York should have a Super Bowl. And I said, well, it is cold weather and people like to sit there. But Gary goes, but Paul, they have all the other regular games in the cold, so why can't they have a Super Bowl here? And I go, well, the Super Bowl. don't ask. And then got into this long argument between Jason and Gary, and they love to hear themselves talk. And I go, guys, I got 2 seconds here. Let me get through the material we have to get through. And now Ronnie and JD are yelling at each other in the halls.
Oh.
And I've told Ronnie, please do not get involved with people.
You have to tell him that every 3 days.
Yeah, I'm getting to the point where I think he's got to go sit in the car. Why are you guys arguing out in the hall?
It's like a 1 second thing. It was nothing. There was...
Yeah, but my door opens and then there's yelling on the air.
I know. I'm sorry.
Why are you yelling at Ronnie about?
We were just fucking around.
Yeah, but don't fuck with him.
I know. Okay.
Do me a favor. Don't talk to him.
Okay.
I don't want anyone talking to Ronnie because he can't handle it. Then it gets into a fight and he gets berserk. I mean, he can't. He's like a child.
But it's my fault. He's not a
Would
fault.
you tease him?
No, we were
What'd you say? Tell me what happened.
No, we were just talking about something, and I thought he...
But he starts raising his voice, and he thinks he's funny. And then when he thinks he's funny, then he starts throwing... He's a nut job. What are you yelling at him about?
No, it wasn't... I thought he was saying something about me, but it wasn't, so that's...
And then he goes, get out of here. I'm not saying anything about you.
Well, something like that, yeah.
You stupid ass.
Yeah. Do me a favor. Don't...
You're totally full of shit.
Okay.
Otherwise, I got to release him from here. He can't handle it.
I tried to defend you, Ron.
He can't handle it.
I
don't want him bothering you. I told him that.
I'm stupid.
I'm sorry, Ron, and I'm sorry, Howard.
I told him not to bother because you can't handle it.
What do you mean I can't handle
you know
it?
It just escalates, and then it becomes
Nothing
a whole thing.
escalated.
I don't want to talk to this fucking guy.
Nothing escalated. What are you talking about?
Oh, these guys all bother me. I don't bother
you
them.
got up on the wrong side of the bed.
No, do me a favor, JD, because then it gets ugly, and then he
nothing
hates
got
you.
ugly.
No one is to talk to Ronnie. Just
Good.
let him
Nobody
be the
talked
security.
to me. There was nothing. There was nothing going on.
Why, when the door is opening,
We
is it
weren't
yelling?
We were joking around.
Yeah, the joking,
you don't know
it's
about
always-
joking around.
Oh, I
you
know
don't
about
like to joke around. I'm
you
sorry.
joke around until the joke's on you, and then you can't handle it.
I handled it.
Yeah, okay. Leave him alone.
I'm sorry. I made
Thank
the
you.
mistake.
Now you're my doctor.
He doesn't
my
understand that
psychiatrist.
you're
Leave me
joking
alone.
sometimes.
What's wrong with you? You didn't think that was funny? No.
He doesn't understand when you joke.
I said I'm sorry.
Okay.
It was
You know,
a
you
joke.
go to the zoo, they say don't feed the animals,
Yeah.
and then you get the one jerk off that feeds the animals. That's what you're doing. You're feeding the animals.
I'm sorry.
Fucking instigating motherfucker.
That's what it turns into.
No, it didn't.
Well, it will.
It didn't.
Eventually, it will.
No, it won't. Fucking instigating motherfucker.
You can't handle when people joke. You get confused.
What are you talking about?
Sometimes you don't know they're joking, and you don't
I
like
know
being
he was
teased. You don't handle things well.
Yeah, okay. I don't handle
Piece of
shit. Yeah, I don't handle things well. Okay.
You don't.
Okay. I don't.
I'm trying to help you.
Yeah,
Oh,
help.
he doesn't
Okay,
know that?
help me.
You don't know you
Help
can't
me.
handle things, that you get into fights with people,
I
and
wasn't
you throw
fighting
things
with
and all?
anybody. I wasn't throwing anything. I wasn't fighting with anything.
Today. But tomorrow it turns into something.
No, it doesn't.
That JD's always
It
busting
did.
my balls.
I don't bother anybody. Nobody bothers me now.
You just
Okay.
fucking bust
don't worry
my
about it.
balls.
What's your problem over there? For
All right,
God's sake.
that's it. What's my problem. You're my problem.
Yeah, good. I'm your problem.
No, I don't want to have to discipline.
There was no discipline, and there was nothing going on.
Okay. Keep it that way. Leave him alone. I'm telling you, playing with fire.
There was no fire.
Well, today there wasn't.
No, there wasn't fire.
Robin, to explain.
Don't bring her into it, please.
I can't because
She's in another whole universe
he
of it. I don't want to
can't
get
handle
into
it when
her.
I talk at all.
Please.
Right. All right.
Did I say you were wrong?
JD, leave Ronnie alone.
I will.
You know how when people get older, they get wisdom?
Yeah.
Wisdom passed him by.
Huh? He hasn't gotten old enough
He's
yet.
not old enough yet. He's still a teenager.
Exactly. Exactly
He's like
right.
a teen.
That's right.
I know more now than I did then.
No, it's just you two don't mix well.
We're
'Cause
fine.
You tease him, and then Ronnie comes back at you, and then it escalates.
No, it didn't escalate.
Nothing was going to happen.
And Richard and Sal, too. Leave them alone.
I don't even talk to them.
Good. And they shouldn't
lock
talk to you.
themselves in the room. We don't see each other. It's fine.
Good.
Every once in a while, Sal will have a little comment.
Okay.
You know?
And you handle that well.
And I laugh it off. I don't even answer them.
Today.
What do you mean today? It's been for weeks already.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Please, I don't want to open the door and hear yelling.
We weren't yelling.
That was my fault. Yeah, our voices were raised, Ron.
They were raised, but we weren't yelling. We were
What were you
goofing
saying?
around. We were goofing around.
What was the goof? I want to
We
hear.
were talking about something, and then Benji walked by, and he heard me say something about shtick. He thought I was talking about him,
All right.
but I was talking about Benji.
All right.
Okay?
Yeah, well.
You stupid ass.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Nerds and old Jews mixed together like oil and water.
This is a Howard TV original production.
Here's a taste of what you have to look forward to
on this episode of The Bonus Show.
George Takei offers some Christmas cheer.
This is our Christmas card from last year.
Medicated Pete gets a powerful blowjob.
We had that problem.
Ow! Howard compliments Baba Booey.
And you're not a good producer.
And JD talks about his favorite porn genre.
It does make me nauseous at times.
Hello, Stern fans, and welcome to The Bonus Show, a weekly update of all the great behind-the-scenes moments you can't see anywhere else. I'm John Hine.
And I'm Rachel Fine. Now let's start with the lovable and eccentric George Takei, as our cameras caught up with him so he could explain his avant-garde Christmas card.
This is our Christmas card from last year, and we chose this photo because this was taken when we did the Newlywed Game, and they wanted a lot of stills that they could put behind us for some of their publicity shots. And I thought this turned out very nicely. So this wasn't to all of the people that we sent Christmas cards to. It was just to special people, and Richard happens to be one of them.
People often ask me what it's like to work with Medicated Pete. Aside from the sweaty palms, the incessant staring, and the way he skulks around the office, well, it's pretty horrendous.
So you can feel my pain. I personally don't think that Pete's that bad. I mean, at least he provides an outlet for the guys in the office to have some fun and blow off steam.
That sounds legit?
Yeah, she's outside the building. She's like really here.
Why didn't she come up?
Okay. Because she's a teacher. She doesn't want to go home.
Okay.
She doesn't want to lose her job, man. We had that problem here.
Ow! The fuck? I'll talk to you in a minute. Hold on a second. I'm getting sprayed out here. Hold on. I'll talk to you. I'll call you back. That fucking hurt, man. Look out. That fucking stings, bro.
You're gonna do your hair.
Dude.
Do his hair.
Ow. Look at the style and fucking Richard here. Go fucking back to work, will you? Eat.
As most of you are aware, Benji is a man of spontaneity, fearless self-deprecation, and a physicality that knows no end. Some in the business refer to this as shtick. I like to call it Benji bronchitis.
Who's that, Liv?
Just cut it out.
What's
right?
that name that they're saying?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Extra Bronc? Is that the name?
What are you doing, man? I'm hungry. This is some cake crumbs down there.
Rach, did you know that Janice Dickinson was born in 1955?
I didn't know the exact year, but I knew she was in her 50s.
55 to be exact. In supermodel years, that's the equivalent of like 3 lifetimes.
Here's Janice chatting with Gary before her interview with Howard about how normal her life is.
Hey, Q. How are you? You look the same.
No, I'm not. I look thinner.
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 Yeah, but this is
That's
white.
What do you want?
Dye.
No, then you look like one of those freaky guys. You look like the haircut from
That looks really, really good.
Hey.
No, you look really, really good.
How you doing?
Very well, thank you.
Yeah.
Everything good? Money suits you.
Money?
Success, money, a new gym membership.
I work for success.
Yes, you do. You work hard.
So what are you working on? What are you up to?
I've been back and forth to England a whole bunch.
And how old's your daughter now?
I'm raising a 16-year-old.
How's that going?
It's like the most difficult thing I've ever done in my life.
How do you tell her not to do all the stuff you did?
You don't. Yeah, I try to set a great example.
Right.
I have a fireman who's a boyfriend. So I've got like this really hot, like young, hot fireman. He's really nice in the house. Got a normal lifestyle. Yeah.
If things go south with the fireman, I think her and Ronnie would make a good couple.
Yeah, they would be perfect together. Almost as perfect as these guys are together. Here is the gang during a Howard Stern Show creative meeting.
The Howard Stern Show creative meeting.
They came back to us and they're looking for a customized, non-solicited promotion. One of the lines they're using to promote the movie is bigger robots to fuck you up. So I take a look and I say, that's like saying, why don't you make that hanger funny? Like, make the hanger funny. I don't know how to make bigger robots to fuck you up. I don't know how to make that a promotion or how to make that interesting. I don't know what to do with that.
Then you're not a good producer.
I don't. So
why are you blaming him?
Rachel, you want to do a 3-toss?
What's a 3-toss, John?
It's when we toss the 3 clips all at once and then show each clip back to back to back.
Well, why don't you show me how it's done?
The following wrap-up show highlights will feature JD discussing gay porn, Richard turning a year older, and a caller making a joke that bombs horribly. You see? 1, 2, 3. Roll it.
Listen, and maybe I'm immune or what is it?
Anesthetized?
Whatever. To gay porn because I've pulled gay porn.
Pulled what?
And watched it. Pulled the audio.
Pulled off.
Oh.
No, I haven't pulled off. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Well, I'm just not gay. I forget where I was going. I forgot. I'm sorry. I can see it. It doesn't do anything to me. It does disgust. It does make me nauseous at times because it's just not into me what I'm saying. Or God damn it, Will. Will's making faces over here. He's trying to fuck with me.
I'm trying to listen to you.
Are you going to vary your routine now that you're living with your girlfriend? And because you usually do the same thing for your birthday every year, right? Don't you watch a movie or something?
I still do that, yeah. I watch John Carpenter's Halloween, my favorite movie of all time, and eat a Papa John's pizza and drink a 6-pack of Miller Lite. And but then when my fiance comes home, then we'll go out to a nice dinner. So that's that's
you're going to go to dinner after eating the Papa John's pizza.
Yeah,
and 6 beers.
It'll be a small pizza.
Happy birthday!
Thank you very much. Thank
For the record, the massage I got Richard is a legitimate massage parlor. Richard likes legitimate massage.
Yeah, well, me and my fiance are going there this weekend for a hot stone massage. My first one. I can't wait.
Are you saying you don't like legitimate massage?
No, I love it. I think me presenting a massage, people would get the impression that I'm getting it from Tokyo Delights. I'm not. I'm getting it from Hong Kong Garden.
First off, Richard Roper is the man.
He's a gambling dude. You know, he's a coxman. I think he's probably one of the best guests you guys had in there for a while.
He's a good guy. He's a regular guy. I love hearing him talk about stuff.
Oh yeah, I would have liked to know if he used like his 2 thumbs up technique on any of his girlfriends. Though that'd been pretty nice.
We're letting you go, CWB. The floor is yours.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm sorry. Damn, that was a bomb. But anyway, though, you guys do a good job on the show, man. Richard Roper is the shit.
All right.
Later, guys.
All right. Thanks for calling in.
You know, I used to comment on those, and I realized my new technique is to just let it stink like a fucking bad fart.
And that's called a 3-toss.
John, there are idiot savants, and then there are just idiots. And you would be the latter.
Thank you.
Let's do a 3-toss sign-off. Goodbye.
Bye.
See you next week.
It's a 3-toss sign-off.
If you had been
Doesn't
quicker,
make any
it would have been
sense.
3.
You're doing clips. You should use clips.
I understand, but I was doing 3
Sign-off.
goodbyes, and it was like a quick
3-toss.
You missed it. Well, he blew it, you guys. He blew
Toss
it.
her out of here.
Stop
3
it.
times.
Stop it.
I got it right.
How you been? Good, man. Nice to see you. So good seeing you again. What's going on, man? How are you? Very good. How you doing? Oh,
Jim, good morning.
Morning.
How you doing, dude?
Good. Nice to see you. You too.
So, what's going on, man?
What is going on? It's Monday. Yeah.
What brings you back to the show?
Still touring. Pre-sales for a book.
You got a book going on?
Yeah, it's called I'm Not High. It comes out in October.
Nice, man.
Yeah.
So you got a lot of things going on?
Not a lot of things, just
good
touring.
things.
Yeah.
Big things.
Good things. Touring, book, trying for TV, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I'm going back to full-time radio, though.
Nice.
Nothing beats full-time radio.
Awesome, man. All right, so you excited to be back? See the gang?
Always excited. I gotta be prepared for the king. Always gotta be prepared for the king.
All right, man. We'll see you in there.
Yep.
Jim Brewer is a terrific comedian. There he is. Look at him, all prepared.
Hello.
Looking healthy, like kind of lost some weight.
Yeah, he's looking thin.
Yeah, actually look like a human being.
How are you?
Hey, man, what's happening?
It's good hanging out. Thank you, man. Thank you for everything.
For what I do?
Well, trust me, people come out to see me, and there's nothing cooler than going to a show in, like, Utah.
Well, you're Brewer.
No, well,
I mean,
they
come
come
on.
out. I got to keep up with the. I got to sustain the product, but they come out and they're like, "When are you doing Howard again?" I'm like, wow, Utah.
You're promoting the book, but the book isn't even out yet.
No, it's pre-sale stuff. Pre-sale.
Why do people need to buy it?
They like to you have people pre-order. They like to do that now.
Yeah, you know what it is.
Are they afraid they won't be able to get the book?
No, know what it is. Honestly, it's really everyone going.
If we get pre-sales, then that means the day it comes out,
It'll be a #1 bestseller.
it's a #1 seller, and then I get my money back. Go on, be monkey boy.
Because I said to Gary came in, I go, Gary, what is the thing with this because Gary's writing a book too. He goes, what is this? I go, what is this thing with the pre-order? He goes, well, both is very important pre-order. I go, I know why it's important to you, but why is it important to me to pre-order the book?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey,
No,
wait,
I would never pre-order a book unless I was 17 and like Judas Priest was coming out with a book. And I got to get the Priest book.
I sent a thing over to your manager or something where I wrote something for the book.
Another big thank you. Yes.
Yeah, I was happy to do it.
I
got a note from Brewer. He wanted me to write a little blurb, and I used what I said to you the other day on the air. I said I was in the gym, believe it or not, with a friend of mine, and And guy said, "Is there anyone who comes on the show who makes you laugh to like I mean, not like a giggle, but makes you really laugh?" I said, "Brewer."
Sick.
Brewer.
I like hanging out.
You know?
It's like hanging.
Yeah, it's fun. What's going on with your radio show here? Is it still 1 day a week?
It's 1 day a week, but I've been talking to Pete, and I do miss that everyday gig.
You do?
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
So
I mean, but I gotta be careful what I say. No, I'll say what I say. That's. I don't think we had huge support over where we were. Does that make sense?
On Raw Dog.
Correct.
Raw
Dog's a great channel.
Right.
And all that, but I don't know. Like, I don't know. You
don't know what's going on.
Nah, I really don't.
But you would like to be on every day of the week.
I would do every day.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I would like to see that too.
As long as I had Pete and, that
Your
whole
boys.
shebaggle. Yes, and bring back the same bananas.
Yeah.
And then,
What day are you on now?
Fridays only.
That's it.
That's it.
That's not enough for you. You got a lot to say.
I got a lot to say, but I liked being on the road, and I got back out on the road and all that jazz. It was nice.
What are you going to write about in the book? Are you going to
I'm done.
It's all done.
I wrote this sucker 2 years ago.
Did you write it yourself?
I wrote it myself, and
No kidding.
then they're like, we need someone to paint it up.
Because you're not a writer in the sense that you write novels or books or something like that. It's the story of your life, right?
Yeah, it's yes.
A lot of time spent on Saturday Night Live?
A lot of Saturday Night Live stuff, a lot of behind the scenes. I give you everything.
Let me understand something.
Yes.
When you were on Saturday Night Live, you were on the years with Farley?
No. Farley hosted when I was there.
Oh, is that it?
Farley hosted, and there's
What was it like working with him?
Well, this is a section in there, and this is one of those funny and yet creepy, whoa, what's going on? Farley came on now. At the time, I was in a room with Tracy Morgan.
Tracy Morgan. Now,
Yes.
Tracy was on during your years.
Yes, me and him were roommates.
Okay.
Right? And
that must have been weird.
Beyond hilarious, because we were great premise guys, and we would bounce off one another. And Tracy... we would say, remember Batman, whatever, we go into it, and then we're like, let's write this. And Tracy would be like, where's the W on this motherfucker? Where's the W on this? So
You mean when it came to the actual writing of a script?
We were disasters.
Like when you actually had to sit down and put it on paper, but when you were sitting and riffing and these ideas.
Animals.
And then all of a sudden Tracy would fall apart.
Well, we both do it, and I'd be like, I'm going to go find a writer. I'll go find a guy.
In other words, you know what's really funny? I was on YouTube the other day.
Yeah.
And I put in the name Brewer. And up comes this hysterical clip from Raw Dog where you and Jimmy Fallon are doing Ozzy Osbourne back and forth.
Right.
And it's the funniest goddamn thing ever because you nailed it. It's not only that you do a perfect Ozzy Osbourne, but when you were talking about the reality show, and again, the premise being Ozzy never can fix his toaster. Ozzy can...
Nothing. I can't fucking... All you had to do, you would just go... They would go, all right, what should we do? Let's give Ozzy a cup of coffee, and he has to return it. I don't know. The fucking... Just go return it. Do you have a receipt? I don't have a fucking receipt. What the...
You were so right on because Ozzy can't figure out how to do the simplest task.
No, because he's had everything done for him forever. Which you can't blame the guy.
It's almost like in 2001, A Space Odyssey, when they see that monolith. Like everything to him is the monolith. Going to a supermarket is.
What? You told me to get fucking yoga, Sharon. I don't know. That's a guy. You brought home broccoli. I'm trying, Sharon. I've never been in this store. It's light.
That's why the show worked. You could give him anything to do, and he couldn't do it.
Anything you wanted.
But I was watching while you and Jimmy Fallon went back and forth, and I imagine that's what it was like for you and Tracy Morgan, being roommates. You guys would just do that all day.
To the T. So when Farley comes on, now we're excited. The first thing he does is come in our room. And I got to say, before he came, everyone was... I didn't get him. I didn't get Farley.
Right.
People, he's the greatest guy. But I'm like,
right.
I didn't get it. And everyone said, and he used to be here. He was the funniest, greatest guy, blah, blah. I still didn't get it.
You didn't get his comedy, in other words.
Yeah.
Right. You didn't know what the fuss was.
Well, he came in.
Right.
I got immediately.
What is it, that he just makes everything funnier?
He makes everything funny. He's got such a big presence. I mean,
Right.
he came in the first, he's like, Jimmy, I know you got weed, and I know you got, and he shuts the door. So I'm thinking, yeah, I'm going to be in the next movie with him. Let me get my
Right.
one hitter. And
Right, let me get him some weed.
So,
right, you didn't know how serious he was with his problems.
Well, Tracy had this thing, and Tracy takes it out, and they're gulping, and one hitter, I got the window up. Dude, I got such great ideas. He's like, it's gonna be a great week. And so now,
so he logically figures out, a drug addict will figure out right away who are the guys who are the fun guys to hang around. And it was you and Tracy.
Correct.
And you were able to provide him with lots of fun.
Correct.
Right. Yeah, so back in the days, what you were
back
doing?
in the days,
you were
I'd
doing
smoke
coke,
once
you were smoking, you were doing it all.
I was never coke guy. I was a weed guy.
Weed guy, okay.
So I had the weed, and Tracy was a drinker. He'd be like, I don't like weed, make me sleepy. So he had juice, and he would, whatever he put in the juice, and put the juice
Was
back
it
in.
crazy living with Tracy? I mean, Tracy's nuts.
He's nuts, but he's got he shows the nut side, but he's got this really smart, intelligent, deep side.
Like you were roommates in an apartment.
No.
Were you roommates in an apartment? Did you live together? Oh,
No.
you were just
No.
guys who, like, you
in
just
the same
hung
office.
In the same office.
We spent more time together than our families, though.
Oh, okay, right.
Because we're 6 days. But Tracy would be like, Tracy would watch this dark stuff. He'd be like, you ever see when goats speak? Like, nah, I don't want to watch this. And then the next person would be like, you know, God wants you to be having children, Jim. God make them angels give you new eyes. It says it in the Bible.
Right. What happened to the guy who watches goats on the internet?
Right, and then right into blah, blah. So, but he'd have this deep, we'd have these deep, long talks.
Right.
So, the hell am I telling you?
So you're talking about Farley. So
Farley
it's
comes in.
Farley wants weed. He knows to turn to you guys.
Now he goes into the pitch room, you know, and everyone's kind of excited because we know he's a guy I'm going to be seeing this week if he's on my side, and I'm already working on Black Sheep 3.
Right.
I just laid it down in my office.
You need that big movie.
10 million, bang.
Right.
So he's in there, and this is when it got weird and creepy. He's in the room, and he's twitching, and he's sweating, and he's standing, and he's like, I want to go. And I'm looking at Tracy. I'm like, that's not from our room, is it?
That's not from the shit we gave him.
I'm like, I'm on the same weed. Weed don't make you that way.
What do you think was going on? Was he withdrawing from something?
Well, all I remember was as soon as it's done, like a child, I went right back to the room, just sat there, like pretend I started writing.
And working in your office.
And Marcy Klein, who you don't want to get on the wrong side of her.
She's a big executive at Saturday Night Live.
Big executive, that's
Right.
enough. She comes in, shuts the door. Poof. What the hell did you two do?
It's your fault.
Instant, like, nothing. We didn't
do anything.
We didn't do nothing. And she's like, don't give me that. He came in the room and he says, you two are his friends for the week. I know you guys get... And Tracy, I got to give him credit.
Yeah.
I'm scared to death. Tracy's like, I'm a grown man with children's. You don't talk, I'm a grown man. I got children's. And I'm like, we didn't...
So he's like, not only... He doesn't get defensive. He just gets angry and
he's
starts
like,
yelling.
You don't come in here talking to me like I'm a grown man.
He's been through this before.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't listen from you.
Yeah, right. That's the smart way. He got insulted.
He did. He got insulted.
Right. He knows how to really
He
lie.
had a strategy.
Yeah. So he yelled at Marcy. Don't ever accuse me of that.
I got children. Says it in the Bible.
Meanwhile, you were ready to spill your guts.
I was lying. I was already putting my stuff in. I'm like, go ahead, search. I see nothing here.
Well, I guess you don't get to be Chris Farley's friend for the week unless you're a drug guy.
Well, she says, and this is when I knew how serious it was. She said, we have Chris Rock here for the week as a backup to host.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
And we have a 24-hour nurse. And you would see...
Wow.
You would see Chris Rock hanging out there. What's up, brother? Like, what are you doing? I might be needed.
He probably thought it was hysterical.
Wow.
it was just weird. It was very weird.
Right.
To me, that was then weird. Like, are we really talking about someone's life? Like, we're all worried that he really may die here?
Yeah.
So
yeah, but should he be on Saturday Night Live if he's that bad?
And should he be hosting? Like, we really?
That might be a lot of pressure.
Hey, listen, we need some rains this week.
Get him out.
So I get the speech: keep away, don't make phone calls. He calls you, do not. So I had no clue it was this bad.
Right.
So now this was weird, and I feel terrible, but it was the night of writing, and our room had like this silhouette window, and all of a sudden someone like knocks on the window.
More trouble.
It's about maybe 11:30 at night.
Right.
And I look, and there's this I had this sick presence of evil, and I wasn't even on weed. This was natural. Something's dark behind there. So like a movie, I open the door, and there's a woman, and she just looks right through me, and she walks past me, and like I couldn't move. She walks past me and sits on her couch.
Yeah.
Tracy's looking at her, and then another one comes in, and before I can say anything, Chris comes. These are my friends, and he plows down a pile on my desk.
Pile of coke. With the two broads.
Yeah, he's like, these are my friends. This is, Bambi and so.
And I looked at them, and they're just looking. They were the creepiest things I've ever been in front of, and I'm looking at him, and I freak out. I go to the head writer's room, and I went,
because you've been warned already.
Yeah, he's in my room.
Yeah, what am I supposed to do?
I got nothing to do with that. And I was so freaked out. I left that week, and I went home. I told my wife, and she's like, he needs a friend, blah, blah, blah. So I kept away.
So what happened?